Alright, it appears I'm live. Hello, YouTube. We are going to get underway soon with further going into Heavensward. Right this second, I was hoping to hunt down some spruce logs. However, I looked into it, and unfortunately, in Eorzea time, you can only really find them between 9 AM and 12 PM. In Eorzea time, obviously, I don't have to wait real world time for that shit. But it's 10:34 PM Eorzea time, and it's almost every couple seconds it changes a minute. So we probably got a good little while good few minutes before I can get spruce logs to finish up my botany quest line, or at least for Realm Reborn. I believe this is the last one for Realm Reborn. I've been working pretty efficiently, I think, on my classes so far. Yeah, I got Miner at 51, Botanist at 50. I grabbed Blacksmith and Armor. Obviously, they're pretty low level at the moment. We'll be working them up off-stream. Most of the career gathering job quests on the side are going to be that. Going to be off-stream playing time. Other than that, yeah. So, given that we got a good bit till it's even 9 AM Eorzea time, I'm going to switch over to my core class. There we go. I'm going to go my Death Knight. Look at that beautiful bastard. Look at him. He's gorgeous. Though, I am going to continue forward. Now, I did actually look at some gear gear sets, not like gear set, but gear sets for Dark Knight. I almost said Death Knight. For Dark Knight. And there's some good ones. There's some good ones for choices. Hey, Beerus, what's up? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. But yeah, I'm curious to see. Indeed. When I can get the Chaos set. The specific name escapes me, but there's a specific set that looks really cool. It's basically the armor of what our Shadow looked like, what Frey looked like at the end. Our evil alter ego looked like in the end with that armor. Looks pretty badass. That is an armor set you can get. I just don't know how. I'm gonna look into it. It's level 60 gear, so I'm my character's 6 levels off before I'm the appropriate level tier to play that. So obviously we're not doing that right this sesh. But I'm gonna leave the clockwork here, Eorzea time, because I am gonna zip back over here between the Eorzea hours of 9 AM and 12 PM to finish up this Seeds of Hope. But for now, we're going to port over to Ishgard. Actually, appropriately, we're pretty nearby. Alrighty, righty. Doesn't feel like a Saturday for some reason. It could just be how this week is kind of unfolded. Just one of those times. Alright. Yes, there we are. Over the wall. Actually, I'm gonna, I'll leave Seeds of Hope there, but for Hammer of Time, I'm not gonna abandon, but I'd like to hide it for right now. Can I do that? Okay, there we go. And we're gonna do the same there. I'll leave Seeds of Hope just so it stays as a reminder for me for when I gotta switch over times to go finish up the botanist questing for Realm Reborn, which is soon. Very, very close, my friends. Yeah, then I gotta do fishing. The thing is, I gotta get fishing all the way, because luckily in the game, there's only 3 gathering jobs, which all overlap each other with, like, the crafting jobs. So if I can get fishing all the way up to max, that'll do me wonders. That'll do me wonders. I will say this, my least favorite part about this set, which is, it's not like, okay, there we go, is the helmet. I'm not a fan of this helmet. And it's not, like, horrendous, but I really don't like that look. Well, that could just be me, but it looks like a bucket. That's a bucket head helmet. Anyway. Into the wake of death. Alright. We've arrived at the Chocobo Keep in Artoel. Artoel. Le finish. He has a frog mouth helmet vibe to it. Yeah, I'm just not a fan of the bucket helm kind of look. Like there's certain ones that look great, like the classical Crusader helmet, you know, that kind of bucket. That looks good, I think. That's like the only bucket style helm I like. Every other rendition of like a bucket helm, I just don't like. It just, cause for me, it just doesn't like look right. Like for me, I like that rounded helmet. You could argue it's probably easier to craft a bucket helm because it's more like, shapely speaking, it's more geometrical, so it's a little bit easier to craft something like that, I'm sure. But then like tailoring like an actual helmet to like a rounded head is probably harder to do and takes longer, but at the same time, it's not really an argument about practicality at that point. Alright, I'm gonna wait a few minutes here just to see if anyone wants to join from the regular group of my FF stream. I just want to wait a few minutes, give people an opportunity to hop in stream and enjoy the journey with me as I go through Heavensward. If not, we'll start up in, I'd say about a couple minutes. When they just started the stream, really. Mine is more Phrygian, did I say that correctly? Phrygian style helmet. Conical, but conical or conical? Conical, but forward sloped in if you know what I mean. Are you drunk? Is Vegas getting to you? Is Vegas getting to you, man? I'm telling you. I told you to play blackjack. I didn't tell you to stop at the bar along the way. Ah, whew. I definitely slept awkward. My back's like. Yeah, but I think fishing is picked up in Limsa. I would guess, like, that would make sense. Limsa is supposed to be like the coastal faction, so. Freaking N is close to space. A disillusioned door, hello! Miss anything? No, I actually was waiting to see if anyone wanted to hop in last minute. I'm going to let the stream go to about the 10-minute mark, and then I'm going to start up. But other than that, I was just going over some class work I'm doing. I haven't leveled Dragoon at all. I've been mainly focusing on getting mining, botany, and I'm also going to get fishing all the way up to 50 as soon as I can. That's going to be off stream, of course. I just started blacksmith and armor, but I found that a lot of the stuff I needed to continue crafting that came from botany as well with the logs. So I hammered out my botany, which is kind of misleading because a lot of it has been like hammering at trees, or I should say chopping at trees with like that axe looking thing. I know that they also have the scythe, so they go through like the bushes, so botany is probably a better term. But it felt, for a bit of it, it felt more like I was a lumberjack. I was like, the name of this job shouldn't necessarily be botany. I know that like a vast majority of it is going with herbs and shit, but you still do logs as well, like big logging stuff. So it's kind of like the lumberjack. I don't know. That could just be how my brain works. It's just like botany is I have a very specific idea of botany, which is strange considering. But not that I'm looking down on botany, but when I think of botany, I have a very narrow, specific idea of like what botany is. You can get supplies for crafting from market boards. I am aware. You can get pretty much everything off market boards, really. Yeah. Now that I've leveled up botany, I know that one huge market in the game is like selling coffee beans, because people make biscuits, and that's for like a leave quest, a high level leave quest that offers a lot of muns. So it's actually kind of a two-sided market because the people will buy them for the exorbitant prices, the cookies, and then use them for the leave quest, get a shit ton of money apparently from doing that. And you get a shit ton of money from selling them the materials that they get right off the board. It's kind of a cool kind of scheme there, because everybody wins. Because the person buying the cookies, even for like the high-ass prices that they're sold for, and use them for the leave quest, get a shit ton of money out of it. They're still in the green. And the people selling the materials are getting a shit ton of money from all the people buying that crap. My apologies. Black Zombie, hello! Wanted to drop by and say, been loving your video uploads. Thank you, man. Welcome. I take it from that statement that you're not, are you sticking around or are you hopping out? I mean, either way is fine. It's very great for you to stop by and say hello. I appreciate that you're enjoying the uploads. I actually just finished recording a video before this, parts of the video. I think I might actually re-record some bits of it because I re-listened to what I said in it. And the video is going to be 5 tips for WoW vets to FFXIV. Just some tips for WoW players who are coming in that I think WoW players will appreciate. Because there are things that tripped me up, because WoW really, like, especially if you're old school WoW vet, a lot of what WoW has trained you to expect in like an MMO is not correct in FF. Like crafting, like we were just talking about, crafting in itself is kind of different. In WoW, WoW's crafting is much more monotonous. Not to say that the crafting in FFXIV isn't. It is still, at the end of the day, when you're spamming something regularly over and over and over again, it's very repetitive. It's obviously going to become monotonous. But I found that it's less so, because not only is there a story quest with like a class, any other class in the game, there's actually a story unveiling, which is interesting. Direct interaction with characters that make you connect with the job. Hey Nathan, welcome, welcome, welcome. Just come back from a shop in Liverpool that sells old 40k packs at a 20% markdown. Picked up 10 Space Marines on the cheap. 10 Tactical Marines, or are we talking Intercessors? Well, I got to run some errands today, but I will be watching when I can. Well, I appreciate it, man, and I hope the grocery run goes smoothly. I mean, I'm hoping I'm hoping it would go smoothly. It's groceries, dude. I don't know why all of a sudden, because of the way I worded that, I just got a picture of someone to get groceries and a full tactical gear army crawling through mortar fire. It's like, what do you want? What? Can you grab salad? Okay. Anything else? Yogurt. Okay. Army crawling. I don't know why. My brain is so weird. Anyway, tactical. Good choice. Old school Marines. Righty. Ruse. So I think we waited a fair amount of time, but yeah, just to finish up what I was saying about the video. Also in the video I talked about the biggest thing that tripped me up, which was the raid and dungeon mechanics. I died to those early on because WoW trains you that when you see the telegraph is when you move. Not when you see the glow on the ground, when you see the telegraph. So when the boss in a dungeon or a raid, you see that telegraph. That telegraph doesn't represent when they hit. When they hit is when you see them actually move to do the attack. That's when you move your character out of the way. In FF, you see that glow on the ground, that is the telegraph. Move, because if you're still there, if you try and wait last second, in reality, you got hit by it because you were still in the mechanic when it launched. So that's a big thing I worry most WoW players are going to get hit by and get pissed by. So hopefully we can avoid that. In here, John Sleeper, yo, welcome. Alright, so I think we're good to go. Hopefully, anyone else is interested in hopping in while I continue my Heavensward journey. We'll do so as we go along, but I think we waited a fair enough amount of time. Drop in. Greetings, Master Scythe. I have saddled a black chocobo for your journey to the Western Highlands, as per Lord Otwell's instruction. I should probably put on my headphones. Will this be your first time riding a black chocobo, may I ask? If so, you're in for a treat, as I dare say you know this particular breed can fly. Given the right conditions, they can carry you quite high, too, even over Snowcloak. You needn't worry about directing the bird, of course. Like all porters, she's trained to carry you to your destination all by herself, so just relax and enjoy the view. Oh, but be sure not to relax your grip. Hey, relax your grip, will you? 2 hands on the reins at all times, if you please. Alright, here we go. To the next journey. So black chocobos can fly, but regular chocobos can't. Fascinating. Angry Cupcake. Welcome, 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 welcome. Morning, can't wait for the video you make after you finish this expansion. Oh, I'm glad you can't wait. I'm also going to be making, for those who don't like streams, once I get to certain junctures in Heavensward's story, I'm going to make episodes, like edited down ones, kind of like I did for the Black Knight video. I'm going to make edited down, from the clips from the streams, I'm going to make edited down videos for those who want a shorter, more brief,
to the
like,
frozen wastes of the Western Highlands,
experience from me.
Once
From like what I see in Heavensward.
Made pallid by the
So
calamity.
you get to look forward to that as well. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit. There we go.
Beyond the towering wall of ice, to lands long forsaken, that the knights of Ishgard strove tirelessly to reclaim. To the hamlet of Falcon's Nest. Once abandoned, now freed of its pall of snow and ash, he came.
Look at my majestic self. Yeah. I just realized there's a little tag right there. Send a Flame, welcome to the stream, man. Welcome, welcome. I love Black Mage. Oh wait, no. BGM. So BGM. I know someone BGM. I know that. I asked for I got to explain that last stream, didn't I? Fuck. BGM. Ah, crap. Memory, come back to me. Eh. Damn it. Brain doesn't want to remember shit. It was titled, I Believe I Can Fly. Yeah, you used to have to do a quest. Oh, really? Background music. Right. Duh, I'm an idiot. My memory is terrible. I don't when I abbreviate background music, I usually put BCK GM. BCK GM. Because it's B, capital B, lowercase CK. Uppercase, GM. I don't know why that's why I do it. I know technically it's probably faster to do just do BGM. I don't know. You need more sugar? Nah. Yeah, and as anyone who might be hopping in, I can't remember who's been like walloping the whip at me, but. I got Miner up to 51, Botanist up to 50. I'll be grinding out Fisher later. Probably after the stream. That's mostly when I've been working on that stuff. Otherwise, that's just what I needed to mention. Alright, time to talk to Otwell. Too many letters. I don't agree. The world looks quite different when viewed from the back of an airborne chocobo, does it not? I still find the experience strangely liberating. To business. Sir Redwald is in charge here. He should be expecting us. Alright, can you... I hope to Christ you are more useful than your brother. Please. Not Christ. Heidelin. I pray to Heidelin that you are far more useful than your brother. Oh, God. At the very least, don't be a simp. Hello, lad. I wonder what your thoughts would be on the flying system unlock in this game. Hold that thought. It has been far, far too long, Lord Otwell. And who might your companion be? Pray forgive us our lateness, Sir Redwald. I present to you Shroud Scythe, Ward of House Fortemps. Ah, yes, of course. Lord Drillamont spoke of you. I, Sir Redwald of House Durandare, do bid you welcome to Falcon's Nest. We are both eager to contribute to the settlement's restoration. How may we be of service? Before we speak of that, would I be correct in assuming that Master Scythe is unfamiliar with our recent history? Then with your permission, I shall recount the tale for his benefit. As you may know, Falcon's Nest was once a hamlet with a small garrison of knights and some few villagers.
And then came the calamity. When it became clear that the snow would not stop falling, we had no choice but to order a complete withdrawal. The settlement and the entirety of the Western Highlands were to be abandoned.
Abandoned to the heretics. Lady Iceheart and her kind have walked these lands with impunity ever since.
Aye, but no longer. The Holy See has commanded the reclamation of the Western Highlands and the expulsion of heretical elements. Falcon's Nest is key to accomplishing these objectives, but as you can see, rebuilding the hamlet will be no small undertaking. Our craftsmen require support and protection. Any assistance you can offer will be greatly appreciated.
As promised, we of House Fortemps, it's Fortemps, isn't it? Fortemps are at your disposal. So, Redwald, you need but tell us where to begin.
Chicka-chang!
Terminus 505, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. He's the competent brother. Good. Because the other one was not. And the younger brother was the nicer of the two, but he was the stupider of the two. I got my Fisher up to level 80 and Shark Mount. And the Shark Mount. And the minion. Nice. I didn't know there was a Shark Mount, damn. I had a very productive fishing trip. I'd say so. I got it all the way up to max, and I got a fish. I got a giant, a carnivorous fish I ride. It's fantastic. Actually, does that mount fly? That'd be hilarious. By the way, since you've leveled your gathering up, you can meld materia now. Makes DOH in yeah, I know what this stands for, but dough and doll jobs much easier and faster. I'm sure it does. Melding materia is, from what I gather, quite useful. Especially if you have the right kinds of materia. Rodwald looks exactly like Littlefinger from Game of Thrones. Well, nah. I see why you think that, but I don't agree. And his brow's a little bit more slouched. He looks a little bit more, I definitely see, like, I see where you're coming from. Like, the hairstyle is pretty much the same. The facial hair, roughly the same style. Where it breaks down, though, is where the actual facial features. His nose is a lot more hooked. His brow is a little bit more furrowed. And his eyes are, I think, a little bit more squinty than Littlefinger. Littlefinger had squinty eyes, don't get me wrong. But, like, the difference is from, like, slightly squinty to that looks like a lot more piercing squinty. So it's in those slight differences I see the departure from, like, Littlefinger. But I get where you're coming from. Everything flies. Everything? Oh, damn. All mounts fly, even the motorcycle. I knew that. I knew the motorcycle flies. It's just weird. And the T-Rex, which looks completely stupid. There's a T-Rex? Okay. In patch 5.1, they massively boosted XP in crafting and gathering jobs. Which means I should jump into the firmament and do more crafting. Aye. Real quick, so Redwald. What is our first task, my good man? So Redwald would have you assist the craftsmen rebuilding the fortifications of Falcon's Nest.
Well, assign me my duties then. Several craftsmen in service to House Zemel are contributing to the restoration of Falcon's Nest. These men and women are quite skilled at building and repairing fortifications, but their progress has been hampered by a number of factors. Roth, their foreman, tells me he has need of a man with your talents. Would you be so kind as to seek him out?
Aye, aye, sir. My talents for murder. Roth. I'll say Roth.
Yes, I'm Roth. And who might you be? Ah, the promised help. Glad to have you aboard. I have the honor of overseeing this fine mess you see before you. sent me over on one of them blackbirds, same as you, to build and mend and tell others how to build and mend. But fury take me this ice. It's bloody unnatural how fast it forms. It's icicle sprites, I tell you. Mark my words, there's pockets of them here and there just waiting for me to turn me back, so they can sneak out and do their dirty works. So I need you to search the hamlet to put an end to it. If you stand watch long enough, you're sure to find them. Thank you, Ruff. Alright, so now to kill the sprites. Woof. What? No, that ain't woof. Nah, there's an R. An R is not pronounced as a W. Okay, so these are for... Keep pressing damn buttons too much. Alright, sprites. Reveal yourselves so that I may slaughter you all. Oh, thank God! I'm here. You're next. I just realized tank stance now. Why does it always turn off? I don't turn it off. It turns itself off. It's annoying. I leveled all my my crafters before 5.1. It wasn't too bad, to be honest. And I wouldn't know. You would. So I trust your assessment. That is terrible attire to wear in this weather, milady. You might want to wear a thick coat. It's rather freezing out here. Alright, let's hop on up over here. Oh yeah, that's right, I can mount up. I forgot, I'm not in like a main city right now. Reveal yourselves, you little shits. My sword thirsts. Oh, yes! Fish was my second 80 before 5.1. I'm assuming that's what FSH stands for, is fish. Although, why would you is that what you're abbreviating? If that's not what you're abbreviating, I understand, but why would you ever abbreviate fish, though? Because all you're doing is taking out one letter. Oh, that's right, I should probably attune to the 8th right well before I neglect to. That might be unwise. There we go. We're attuned. Now we can teleport here. Fisher. Alright, so with the ER, maybe it makes more sense. But even then. That's how it's done in the game. Yeah, does everything need to be abbreviated? Like, I understand abbreviating long names. Man, that makes sense to me. You little bastard. Wait, only 2? Okay. Thought there would be 3 there for some reason. Alright. Alright, Roth. I have done your dirty work. Every job gets a 3-letter abbreviation. And I understand that, it's just... Like... This is my logic to it, right? So Black Mage, that's 2 words and it's quite a few letters. So abbreviating it to BLM makes sense. Dragoon, pretty long name there, so DRG makes sense. Fisher, which could, let's be honest, could just be called Fish.
FSH. I don't know. For me, it's just... So it definitely makes sense with certain ones. Just others, it's just my brain doesn't want... I'm a different kind of sort, so that's probably why, but still. I think weirdly about things. So at the very least, you'll get unique takes from me on these streams. Just there's probably ones that everyone else is just like, why does it matter?
Ha! Now that's a man what looks like he's found his marks. You're just the sort we need around here. The kind that'll hop to when he sees a task undone. Indeedy. None of that's of value. Okay. You're a dab hand at warcraft, I can tell. Not that I've any skill at arms to speak of, mind, but it doesn't take an expert to recognize expertise. Be a waste to keep you to myself when there are others out what need help. There are others out what need help, same as me. So if you're keen to keep, I don't know why this is reading so weird to me. So if you're keen to keep on doing what you've done, I'd ask that you head north to the Pike, the bloody huge statue out in the waste. If you've never been, Mason by the name of
fucking Ishgard names. God damn it. Theramont. I'll just say Theramont.
Name of Theramont is out there tending to the thing. Good man, Theramont, but I reckon he's taking out too much work for one. Might be there's something you can do for him.
I will do my best.
The spellings.
Very, very French.
Gotcha. Pretentious. Alright.
Sorry, fellas, I'm making my way past. Alright, so what are we looking at? Well, it's not too far. Yeah, but as was earlier mentioned and excuse me, brought up with unlocking flying, I looked into it and it actually seems pretty interesting. You just explore the area and you find little ether. They're called ether something. They're little glowing air balls, pretty much, and I think you're supposed to find 3 of them in each of the areas you want to unlock flying. And if you find them, well, you just right-click on them and you unlock them. And once you get all 3. You unlock flying in that area, which to me is a lot better than WoW. World of Warcraft system is grindy as fuck. Like they make it like the pathfinding achievement you have to get and everything else to unlock flying in WoW by comparison is such a grind. So I'm so happy it's a simple, and it's a system that makes sense too, right? I mean, when you've searched around and you become familiar with the area and you find those little ether orbs, not 310. Okay, well that's still, in my opinion, not as bad of a grind as WoW shit. But the 10 of those aetherites, you say aetherite, yeah, ether ball orb things. You go around, you find them, you unlock them, and then that allows you to fly. That makes sense because it's pathfinding the right way. Instead of some dumbass achievement you have to get to unlock flying, which takes a lot more than just looking around. You also have to. Point is, FF did it better. Definitely has done it better. 10 is a lot, but the maps don't seem too big, so seems fairly feasible. Do they move around, by the way? Is it like not RNG, but is it procedurally generated where those things pop up, or are they in the same consistent areas all the way around?
Hail to you, traveler. What brings you out this way? Foreman Roth? Bid you assist me? Well, far be it from me to turn down a helping hand. I've been tasked with the restoration of this sculpture. 5 years of neglect have not been kind, to say the least. Fortunately, I've just the thing for it. Rather, those deep eyes have it. if you could slay 3 and bring me their bristles, I would be in your debt.
Alright, Theramont. I will do as you have requested. What the fuck is that thing? Alright, die, you little shits. If I get killed by these things, I'll be so pissed. They're little twat birds. Okay, they're a little creepier than just little twat birds. What the fuck is that thing? Actually, I don't even know if those are birds. Was that supposed to be a bird? I thought that was a beak from a... That's a little eyeball. What the hell? That is creepy. That is... I don't know why, that is creepy as hell to me. Oh, whoops. You can change the tab targeting to a cone. Maybe that will be easier. Huh? Tab targeting to a cone? I don't know what you mean. Make your bristles. Ah, feel how coarse that is? That's why they're perfect for scrubbing the soot from the statue. Beautiful, isn't it? The spitting image of Haldreth, first of the Azure Dragoons, and one of Ishgard's founding fathers. A symbol of everything the Dravanians despise, which is why they've taken to searing it with dragon fire every time they pass by. But no longer will we suffer this desecration of our nation's hero. Soon this statue will be as it once was, a proud, shining testament to the determination of Ishgard, and a message to the heretics that we have returned. The work may be hard and the conditions harsh, but as a proud Ishgardian, I could ask for no greater honor. Well, that's cool. It targets enemies in front of you in a cone instead of all around you. Okay. Is that just a toggle system? No, hold on. Nope. Nope. That's the macros. It's not character config, is it? Oh, target. There we go. Target close in. Okay, cone. There we go. Alright, before you return to Falcon's Nest, Theramont is as a favor to ask. Okay. Are you for Falcon's Nest? If so, I have a favor to ask. What do you know?
There's this knight, Sir... Isidore? Sador?
Okay, chat, help me out with this one. How do you pronounce this? Because I'm at a total loss with that one. Ysaudore. Isidore? Isidore? Is that it? Isidore? Otherwise, I'm at a loss. I have no clue how to say that. Yesador. Isodor. Okay, so... Yesodor. Okay. Sir Yesodor, stationed at the anvil to the west of here. She's always she? That's a she? That is an interesting name. Yesodor... Oh, maybe that's last name. Stationed at the anvil to the west of here. She's always treated me with kindness and respect. More than I deserve, to be honest. Any road. While you were away, she came through on patrol. And I think she might have left a package behind. It's a bit of a detour, but would you mind returning it to her? My thanks to you, friend. I don't mind. Don't worry. I'll also give her your number. Number as in location on a map. You guys don't have cell phones. Don't worry, bro. I'll wingman you. I got this. You couldn't ask for a better wingman. Leave me alone, you pudgy little eyeball. Also, I forgot to welcome you. Welcome Christian Minard. Minard? Christian Minard. Did I say that right? The first time or the second time? Okay, hold on. How do we get up there? Oh wait, hold on. I think right through here. Really? You're a deer! Or the deer equivalent. What the hell? Why are the deer attacking people? What's this? A package? I haven't the foggiest what you're talking about. Second, and thanks. Oh, well, you're welcome. Confound it. That fool of a... What a waste. It was a gift, adventurer. Theramont labors day and night without regard for his own well-being. At the very least, he ought to try and eat better. I don't need to wingman this shit. Why not simply give it to him? By the Fury, have you no sense of decorum? A highborn knight cannot be seen favoring a lowborn mason in such a manner. Fuck that shit. Nevertheless, I appreciate your concern, as well as your willingness to assist Theramont. May your journey back to Falcon's Nest be safe and swift. Pray give my regards to Sir Redwald. Suggestion! Give the middle finger to decorum. So I'm saying, have a good day, my lady. Alright, yeah, off we go. I could port there. And it's not worth the porting. I'll drive. Yeah! Alright, here we go. She has to consider her family's standing. That's why she can't be upfront about it. I know, I understood that. I'm being humorous. Do I think she's actually gonna, you know, risk her family's name to flirt with a lowborn? Nah, it's the cultural hierarchical construction of Ishgard. I understand. I do. Alright, what? Fuck. What voice was this again? Oh, yeah.
I must applaud your initiative, Master Scythe. Roth tells me you have been quite busy. Alas, we have no time to thank you properly. I have a task which I would commit all able-bodied men and women, you and Lord Artoel included. Alright. Calm as ever, even when you must surely sense the gravity of the situation. A veteran through and through, just as Lord Drillamont said. Good. We've lost contact with the reconnaissance party sent north to Riversmeet in search of the heretics' hideaway. Whether they were attacked or met with some other misfortune we know not, but regardless of the cause we must act quickly, for this is harsh, unforgiving land which can claim, and has claimed, the lives of many men. To ensure we find our missing knights as quickly as possible, I have assigned each party a different area to search. You and Lord Artoel will be working together. Seek him out when you are ready to depart, and good luck. Yes, let me seek him out. I wonder where he is. It's confounding me where he could possibly be. It seems we have been assigned the area near Camp Riversmeet, Master Scythe. Lest you be, yes, you are unaware, the camp was one of many our knights were forced to abandon when we withdrew from Querthus, Western Highlands. One of many sacrifices made in the wake of the calamity. 'Twould not surprise me if our knights took shelter there. There is but one way to find out, though. Let us be off. Good. You're not useless. I can tell that already. Alright, tally ho. Yeah! I don't know why, when I see the name of those little eyeballs, I kind of want to call them Popeyes. I don't know why. We are approaching. Popeye's chicken? Yeah, Popeye's chicken. Alright. There below us, Camp Riversmeet, of what remains of it. I see no way to descend the cliffs safely from here. Should we fall, the beasts below will make short work of us. Come, I know a path to the riverbed, below. East of the Black Iron Bridge. Lead the way, my lord. Meanwhile, I'm getting on my sweet, sweet ride. Woo! Oh, wait, no. He's on the other side, isn't he? There he is. If the reconnaissance party came this way, I see no sign of it. Still, it is possible that recent storms have obscured their trail, or that they took an alternate route to Camp Riversmeet. Until we investigate the camp itself, we cannot be certain. We must press on. Indeed we must.
Bergthurst. Wow. Fun, fun. Silverwolf. Alright, anyone home? Good sirs of the Knights of Ishgard. I see. Back away, foul beast! Alright. Die, you little shit. Good sir, are you alright? Gaunt figure. You will leave the Knight of Ishgard be. Ah, more of you I see. A challenge for one such as myself. Ah, dirty tricks of stunnery, are we? How pathetic. Do you mind turning off the mount music, or do you really want to keep it on? Kind of kills the ambience, in my opinion. And I don't mind the tune, but if it bothers you guys, I could turn it off. I'm assuming that's also character. General. Flying mount, take off on jump, okay. Target, filters, character. Okay, so not there. Is that it? Or, because it says play music when mounted. Is that only referencing mount music, or is that, will that turn off the ambient music as well? Oh, let's turn that on, see if that's... That it? Yep, that was just mount music. Alright, there we go. Are you alright? I heard sounds of a struggle. Thank the Fury. I thought no one would come. 3 heretics slain and 1 knight saved. Just like that. You certainly live up to your reputation, Master Scythe. What happened here, sir? Is there no one else? We were caught in a furious blizzard north of here, my lord. Not but white all round, until we saw shapes moving towards us, running towards us with naked steel in their hands. I cut down a few of the bastards who came close, but the others... They were shouting and screaming. But after a while I could only hear unfamiliar voices. I found my way to the camp, hoping to hide while the storm passed. But the heretics tracked you here.
My lord, the heretics' hideaway lies somewhere to the north. We must move quickly before the snow buries all traces of their passing. For my brothers, we must... Have faith, sir. Justice will be done. But first we must see you to safety. Alright, gloves not worth a damn. Gotcha. Alright. Oh, fucking hell. You shithead.
Lord, hey, look, Lady Iceheart. There she is. We get to encounter her yet again. What fantastic joy.
Lord Otwell, okay. He has the right of it, Master Scythe. Whatever remains of the Heretics' trail will be gone within the next snowfall. But we cannot very well leave our friend here. I will see him back to Falcon's Nest and gather reinforcements. In the meantime, I would have you search the area to the north of the camp for signs of the attack. Should you pick up the Heretics' trail, do not wait for me. Follow it back to their lair forthwith, being sure to leave me some clear footprints. I realize that this plan may place you in considerable danger, but I see no alternative. Rest assured, we will not be far behind, and Shroud, thank you.
Yeah, I'm starting to like him more. He's definitely more capable than his brother. And he took charge. He actually took charge of the situation as well. He's like, listen, we got to get this man back. He's too injured to keep going, but we also can't afford this opportunity to track down our enemy. So, oh well, I'm respecting Otwell. The younger one is a little twerp. Yeah, we already did the questing with him. Yeah, he's a little twerpy simp. All these people talking about heresy must bring back memories, huh? And yeah, wasn't that long ago I was covering 40k content. Bread of butter that I covered for a long time. Although it doesn't have the same flair to it. And comedic flair, I should say. You burn them in holy fire. The tracks continue to the north. Again, this does remind me, unironically, it does very much remind me of my home. Because this is pretty much what it looks like during the wintertime. Although the lakes are black ice, not this kind of blue ice. I can't mount, I just realized that. Make sure to do those job quests as they unlock new abilities. For Dark Knight, I've already done all the ones up to 50. I don't know where they continue off. But I will once I know where they continue. And I don't know how they're going to continue, though. I mean, Frey is... Well, Frey is A, for one, us, and B, the concept of him is dead. So, I'm not sure how it would continue. I'm curious, don't get me wrong, I'm not like dismissing it, I'm sure it'll continue well. But I'm just not sure like what I'm not sure where it's gonna go now. Ah, I gotta love heretics. Filthy heathen. There's an question mark marked under the MSQ. Click it and yeah, that's right. Run, bitch, run! He's like, help! A guy's chasing me with a giant ass sword! Come back here! I will cleave you in two! No, I'm quite good, thanks. Please leave me be. No! Please, I don't want to die. Well, that's too bad. No, I have children. Well, that's unfortunate. A wife. She'll need to be comforted by another man. And please, I don't want to die this way. Well, that's unfortunate. You attacked me first. This is self-defense. I don't think that's how that works. I'm running away. This is assault. Can somebody help me? Ah, fucking hell. God damn it. Come here, you little shit. Why are you running? Why are you running? Why are you running? I can't do it, bro. I can't do that accent at all any justice, but still. I do know the clip you're talking about though. That's funny. I've seen a lot of memes with that too. Seriously? How far are you gonna run, dude? I have a giant hunk of iron I'm gonna fucking cleave you in two with. This is for running, you bitch! Right into the den of the beast! I have enough darkness in my soul for all of you little shits. Let me deal with these two morons first. Very tight and closed space here. We'll all have to get comfortable. Thank you for dying. Are you still waiting to cleave the potato? Yes, I would very much like to cut him in half. This is good practice and sharpening for my blade. Hey, Cody Davis. Welcome. Ah, is it the Lady Iceheart? Yep. What's up, bae? How you doing? Been a while.
Looking for me, I presume.
You know, I'm gonna say, possibly. I could also go for a nice BLT sandwich. I was looking for one of those, and this seemed like one of those houses that might have some bread, some bacon, some tomato, some lettuce, you know. Yeah, who do you think I'm looking for? Oh, not this little shit.
Ah, the child who glimpsed the truth.
No, it cannot be.
He cameth unto me, as didst thou. Alike in gifts, yet set upon different paths.
Did his voice change? It sounds slightly different to me.
He speaks true, warrior of light. Like you, I have been blessed with the echo.
About that, this little dickhead in front of us both, actually, in fact, removed said gift.
The visions terrified me at first. They came without warning. I wondered what I had done to deserve them. But I had no time to ponder such things once the calamity came. The land turned against us, and in a matter of hours, Falcon's nest was buried under 10 fulms of ice and snow. We had no choice but to flee for Ishgard. We came to the wall, and while we searched for a way through, there was an avalanche. So I set forth for Gridania. I knew full well what might happen where I found, but I could not survive on my own. I was found, of course, and not by a mere dragon, but by the great worm Hraesvelgr.
They keep throwing names in here that I think they know the player base will struggle to say, just based on the spelling. Hraesvelgr. That.
And it was then that I knew why I had been given this gift. For with it I heard his voice and saw the truth through his eyes.
Ever heard of this thing called brainwashing?
I was chosen to deliver this revelation to the people. To bring dragon and man together as they once were and should ever be.
And that would be cool. I mean, having a dragon friend, like not quite a How to Train Your Dragon kind of situation, but I mean, like, since they're clearly like a lot more than just animals, they're quite sentient and quite smart. So imagine having like your like next door neighbor is like just a large dragon. It's like, what's up, Carl? Well, hello, Dave. What are you doing today? I'm going to fly over and see if I can find some sheep to roast. Can it not be mine? I just got them. Don't worry. I won't. Okay. As long as we have an understanding. By the way, I'll trim the grass around the cave entrance. I got you. Alright. And it's true, killing civilians won't bring... That tends to make people have a greater divide, because now they hate you more. What if innocents who died... What of the innocents who died when you attacked Foundation? And it's pretty much the same sentiment either way. Maybe killing civilians won't bring them together.
It wasn't supposed to be like that. You have to believe me. It was beyond my control.
But what was it supposed to be like? You set the dragons upon people. What'd you expect? All hugs and crumpets and tea? Or fire-breathing lizards burning everyone to crisps? What was your idea, you dumbass?
Children taught to fear the skies, who saw their loved ones slaughtered.
I wouldn't really call that teaching. Like, life teaches you that kind of lesson. But it's not like someone brainwashed the people to think dragons were bad. I mean, from everything we've seen from interacting with them, they're pretty fucking terrible.
Yet the Dravanians, though they know where the fault truly lies, fell upon them with such fury.
Yeah, so right there, you just acknowledged that despite the fact that they supposedly know who's really at fault, they attacked everybody, civilians. They didn't care. So, this chick is dumb.
Men die, and their children forget. But we are everlasting. To us, then is as now.
Yeah, but... okay.
Thou canst not comprehend the violation, the outrage, the fury.
So that justifies
I will make this
it.
right. I am neither a saint nor a savior. Just
Definitely
another
not.
son. Yet I will not forsake this cause. I cannot. I will see this cycle broken and peace restored. We can do naught else, for we are now as one.
Huh? Okay. A little bit more confused now, actually. It would be nice to carpool by riding your dragon neighbor to work. It changed. It doesn't sound like Mimir anymore. Okay, I was about to say it did sound different. It sounded less gravelly. It's still graveled, but less so. My lord. Alright, this is a voice actor. Master Scythe, praise alone you are alive. We came as swiftly as we could, but I see we are too late. So they were lurking in the cellar of this farmhouse. 'Tis a pity Lady Iceheart escaped, but we must not let that detract from your accomplishment. We have them on the run. You have dealt with our foes a telling blow this eve. My friend and I shall see that your efforts are recognized. I adore Alistair Duncan's voice. And just when you think about the name, Alistair Duncan, that is quite the name. If you talk about the original voice, though, yeah, I liked it quite a bit. I don't dislike this one. It sounds close. It's definitely a little bit different. Establishing an outpost in so remote a location would not have been easy, tenacious devils. That's one way to put it, yep. Lord Artois would rather not linger without cause. The knights have matters here well in hand. Let us return to Falcon's Nest and share our discoveries with Sir Redwald. Come, after tracking heretics across moms of ice and snow, I would say you are due a few hours' rest next to a warm fire. I mean, yeah, I'd say that sounds nice. Wait, did this not get uncovered? Hold on. Can I uncover the area? There we go. Hey Nathan, you do seem so much happier making FF videos than other streams. It's very much a welcome change. Well, I'm glad it comes off that I'm enjoying myself. Much more playful. Was I not playful before? I thought I was. Apparently I was mistaken. Alright. So Redwald, hello. He's a pure-blooded Scotsman.
Lord Artois, Master Scythe, full glad am I to see you both hale and healthy. What news?
Yeah, some shit happened, Ice Chick got away, and she's still crazy as ever.
You mean to say you hunted the heretics down on your own, and slew them before reinforcements could arrive? By the Fury!
I believe we have made great strides towards purging these lands of heretics, and I mean to say as much when I deliver my report to my father and the Holy See.
As well I, Lord Artois. May it serve to remind our superiors what houses Thordan and Fortemps could achieve through continued cooperation.
Indeed. I trust you and your knights are content to handle the rest?
We most certainly are, my lord. During your short time with us, you and Master Scythe have accomplished far more than I had thought possible. I cannot in good conscience impose you any longer. Pray return to Ishgard with my thanks.
As you wish, Sir Redwald.
We thank you for your hospitality.
Why are the elves like 8 feet tall? Well, thing is, they're not technically elves, they're Elezen. And humans aren't human, we're higher. Which is spelled H-Y-U-R. Elezen is spelled E-L-E-Z-E-N. There's also the Lalafell, which are this tall, and look like anthropomorphic potatoes. And a lot of them are very evil, despite how cute they are. And then there's also, the Viera, I think is what they're called, which are bunny people. The Mikate, which are cat people. There's also one other one that the name is escaping me, but... the one that looks like a lion, but that can stand. That one? Oh, the name is escaping me. What is it supposed to be called? Alright, we can return to Ishgard. And I don't know if it'd be easier to just do it like this. Either way, we're going roughly the same distance. We must return to Ishgard. What? Wait, do I have to talk to that guy over there? I mean, I guess it makes sense. Emmeline! Nope. Okay, he doesn't... Do I have to teleport back? Also, Rogadin... Oh, yeah, I almost forgot Rogadin. Yeah, the Rogadin, I'm not sure what they're supposed to be, but they're extremely tall and buff. But they're not super interesting. And I don't think they're bad. It's just I'm not sure what they're supposed to be. They kind of look like humans, so I'm not sure if they're supposed to be like... I'm not sure what their race history is and how they differ from higher. Other than, you know, size and bulk. And the Aura. Yeah. Now y'all just are coming in with like the, hey, you're forgetting all this shit. Tail and buff, you say. Tall and buff, you say. Yes. The Rogadin are tall, big, and buff, and gray-skinned. And they have nice, beautiful, like, more bright, silvery eyes. In fact, the ultimate MILF in this game is Merlewib, and she is my faction's leader. Not gonna lie, I joined that faction solely because of that. Alright, so I guess we'll just port back, because... apparently I need to do it that way. Teleportation. Alright. Now, to House Fortemps. It's a transmission. Welcome, Master Scythe. I shall show you inside the manor. Yes. Allow me entrance. Ah, well. Master Scythe, I would speak plain. From the first I questioned your motives and your competence. Unjustly, I now realize. Would you stop? Rumors have a way of growing more fantastic as they spread, and quite frankly, those surrounding you beggar belief. But Hashafont swore that all the stories were true. He championed your cause and begged Father to grant you patronage. And he duly listened, because, for all his wisdom, he has never been able to say no to my dear half-brother. The legacy of my father's sole indiscretion. Mother hated him, of course. Oh, we're getting some lore here. Even on her deathbed, she refused to acknowledge him. And, to be honest, she was not alone in her feelings. But that is not the worst of it. At Camp Riversmeet, when we came upon the wounded knight, I knew immediately that one of us would have to pursue the heretics alone, and an onerous task, fraught with danger. And there you were, the savior of Eorzea, an honored guest of House Fortemps, my new comrade in arms, Haurchefant's dear friend. I told myself it was to be best, but part of me hoped that you would fail. Yet you accepted the task without a word of protest, nor any sign of fear, and you duly tracked the enemy down, faced him alone, and lived to tell the tale. Plainly, Haurchefant had the right of it all along. That I doubted your strength bespeaks mine own weakness, but I will not doubt you again, Master Scythe. On that you have my word. Yeah, I respect this guy. Piety, critical hits, spell speed. There we are. Excuse me. Oh, we're so close to 56. Almost there! Now. MILF... This is a weird sentence to say. MILF love making important political decisions. What? Better than reality, to be fair. Click on the Wages of Mercy under the MS. Wages of Mercy. MS. Or MSQ tracker to see where the next job quest is. Okay. Top left corner. Oh, that. Okay. Wages of Mercy. Which is back in Camp Dragon. Well, through Ishgard to there. Okay. Should I do that, or should we continue with the MSQ? Dark Knight quest? Okay. Alright, so we shall exit the city and continue our journey as a Dark Knight. Would you stop? Sorry. My shaker bottle, despite the fact that this is not a carbonated drink, when I seal it down and try and make it airtight, it pops back up. Silence you. I don't know why it does it. Why? Why do you do this? Alright. Gatekeep, I wish to continue my journey as a Dark Knight. Do not beseech me. Alright. Ellie here! Alright. So, Gate Judgment. All the music stopped now. That's unpleasant. the wages of mercy. Shifting uneasily from side to side, the Temple Knight struggles to meet your gaze. It would seem, sir, that my comrades have misjudged you. I realize this now, having witnessed the lengths to which Lord Drillamont will go for your sake. Aye, there can be no doubt that you are a true friend to Ishgard, which is fortunate, as we have urgent need of one with your skills. Pray accompany me to the Behemoth's dominion at once. I see. It's over there. I wonder what he wants from me! Wait, isn't this an enemy territory? Yeah, I'm really curious to see where the story goes from here. Like, it felt like it wrapped up pretty neatly in a bow with the end of it. So, I'm not sure where they're gonna go from here. There's a demon among us, sir. A fiend which cannot be suffered to live. Lord Drillamont may be willing to... okay. May be willing to let a dangerous vigilante roam free, but we are not so foolish. What sort of hero maims and murders knights sworn to the Holy See? None I know. A heretic you are, and a heretic you shall die. Okay, well... see, there's a problem with that policy. I'm not quite down for it, so you're gonna have to kindly fuck off. Oh, you little shit. So, would you like to be cleaved, bisected, or would you like to be cut down the center? I would like to practice for a certain little potato I intend to carve up later. And you seem like pristine practice. Vile fiend! Do you think you can conceal your true nature from them forever? We will expose you for the abomination that you are! I swear it! Wielder of dark arts, consort of dragons, I will bring you to justice even if it could cost me my life! Shall we oblige him then? Okay, is this another figment of my imagination? Or is this... and I would hope not, considering we can see his face, his hair, and he's not a hire, so... is this an actual mentor now, or... oh, he's got the awesome armor, too. I really want that. I gotta figure out how you get that armor. You're one of them too, aren't you? Okay, he can see him. This is the part where you beg for your life. Leave these lands if you value your lives. We will not show you mercy again! Okay. I pray you do not make a habit of following men plotting to kill you into secluded areas. Or did you learn naught from Frey? So you do know of him. I thought him fallen at the trial, but then I heard whispers of a man seen wielding his sword in battle. So tell me, what became of him? How did you learn the arts? Well, Frey died and I learned them from myself. By the gods! Though now that I think of it, on it, 'tis not the first time I have heard such a tale. We who consort with the darkness are never truly whole. There will ever be a part of us yearning to be free. We trained together, Frey and I. His was a strength beyond reckoning, but alas, it was not enough. It warms my heart to see you carry on his legacy. That you have learned as much as you have with only his soul crystal to guide you bespeaks your potential. Where's your armor set? Hey, Zero? Okay. Well, don't tell me. Don't spoil nothing. There is a matter I would discuss with you, but not here. I do like that, though. That's really piercing. My name is Sidurgu. Sidurgu. Pray look for me at the Forgotten Night in Ishgard. Aye, sir. Okay, okay. Tally-ho then. I'll trek back this way. It's the transmission! Oh my wa mushideru. Nani? Righty, roo. He is pretty, haha. Ha ha ha! A bit spiky, though. And there's nothing wrong with a little spike. The edge must be channeled when you're a dark knight. You must channel your inner edgelord. I did attune to this, right? Yes, I did, okay. Had to be sure. Okay, hold on. Sidurgu? Was that Riel? Given the circumstances under which you embarked upon this path, I fear you do not yet understand what it means to be a dark knight. The first of us bared steel against one of the clergy. This is true. He sacrificed everything he once held dear in the name of justice. So must all who would walk in his footsteps. Mayhap you think this will earn you the love of the common man. You are wrong. To many, you will forever be a criminal, a fiend who sows chaos and discord. These people will listen to the lies of our enemies. They will do their utmost to cast you out, or worse, as they did to Frey. If you are not prepared to deal with these consequences, then surrender your sword and soul crystal to me now. Not happening. You claim conviction, but your actions speak otherwise. What? How? You spared a man who tried to murder you. Mercy, some would call it. Idiocy, I name it. Honestly, I kind of agree with that. I mean, if someone tries to kill you, and they not only that, but they fully admit that they're going to do it again, I mean, I don't see any moral quandary in cutting the fucker down. And call me horrendous, but I'm just saying that to me, it makes no sense why you would let someone who's openly tried to murder you get away. I mean, that's just wrong. Now, in our modern society, you should call the police, you know, you should do all that stuff, absolutely. But in, like, a traditional sense, I don't look down on anyone who eliminates a threat to their lives, and possibly their family's lives, their friends' lives. No, that's where I'm coming from in the moral argument there. So I kind of agree with this. Aye, that's right. I followed him and gave him the mercy he truly deserved. Okay, thank you for that, by the way. Look at me, Shroud. Tell me what you see. The first Ishgardians to encounter our Ora saw Dravanians. We had fled Garlemald's armies only to come to a land where we were mistaken for another nation's mortal enemy. They bared steel and came to kill us, but we did not die so easily. We spared them and sent them on their way. And how do you think they would pay our kindness? With fire and blood, Shroud. With death for every man, woman, and child. Make no mistake, these are wages of mercy. If you would walk the path, then you must accept this truth, for your enemies already have. Okay. Is she not part of this? Is she just a background character right here for some reason? Or is she actually a character involved in this? Because she was kind of in frame the whole time. The next Starlight quest will be available to you. Okay, I'm already 54, so. The requirements for undertaking subsequent quests can be reviewed in your journal. Okay. We leveled up! Alright. Ooh, salted earth. Creates a patch of salted earth, dealing unaspected damage with a potency of 60 to any enemies who enter. Okay, so it's another AoE. Wow, we're gonna have 2 AoEs now. Nice. Alright, see you later, Cody. Thank you for joining, man. I see you yet walk the path, Shroud. And it is well that you do. This is a matter I can discuss only with another Dark Knight. Swear to me that you will speak of it and to no one else. Thank you. Then I shall begin at the beginning. I would hope you would begin at the start. I mean, it would be weird if you began at the end. Our master, in his final moments, spoke to Frey and me in riddles. A heart bleeds, a man weeps, a soul burns. Thence comes the darkness to consume. Yet even in the depths, the flame endures. Submit to the flame and harness the abyss. Frey and I did not understand his words. We hoped their meaning would become clear to us in the course of our duties as Dark Knights. And so we carried on. Okay, so she is involved. Followed the creed until one day we found her. Silence. Go on, Riel. He can be trusted. Alright. Alone's blessing be upon you, sir. Right then. What? She was... I didn't let her explain? Okay. She was fleeing from a unit of Temple Knights at the time, who were clearly intent on doing her harm. Needless to say, Frey and I took issue with that, and chose to intervene. We went aground after that, but Frey was caught out in the streets while fetching supplies. I cannot protect her, Shroud. Not from the Temple Knights, not by myself. I'm not even sure why they seek her. Only that, should I fail, her life is forfeit. Help me, Shroud, and I shall share with you my arts. And when we have reached the limits of my knowledge, mayhap we can unravel the mystery of my master's final words together. I can offer you naught else. What say you? Then it is settled. We shall both serve as her guardians. Don't you have something to say to Shroud, Riel? Apparently not. Okay. Interesting evolution on what's going on. Yes? They said I was an abomination, that I had to die to atone for my sins. Okay. He doesn't talk as much, not since Frey left. Sometimes he hardly speaks a word. Other times... But I know he would never hurt me. I... Okay. Excuse me, Shroud, was it? You'll look after Sid, too, won't you? Oh, Sidurgu. Thank you. That puts my mind at ease. Right, that's enough of that, to more important matters. Like I said before, I'm not quite sure why the Temple Knights are after Riel. They seem to believe something is wrong with her, but for the life of me, I cannot imagine what it could be. However, there may be a way to find out. The other day I overheard a curious tale from a house Helionat. A Helionat knight recently returned from Camp's Cloudtop. He spoke to a Vanu healers who could see their patients' aether, so skilled were these healers that they could diagnose ailments with a glance. It might be naught for more than a fantastical tale bowled by a man in his cups, but even so, if there is a chance we could learn what, if aught, ails Riel, I dare say we must take it. Let us go to Camp Cloudtop and begin our search for a healer there. Alright. Okay. I guess we'll just hop over to Camp Cloudtop. Hey, Bo! What's up? Welcome to the stream. How you doing, man? How you doing? Alright, we gotta talk to this man over here. Right then. The Venu are not wont to parley with outsiders under most circumstances. However, they may be willing to receive us if we come bearing a suitable offering. I am told they use Gastornis feathers in their rituals. Mayhap that would suffice. Shroud, I must ask that you prepare our offering while I look for Riel. Look after Riel. Once you have it, we can journey to Vendu Orkbendu together and entreat one of their healers to examine her. Very well. Sounds like a fair understanding. Very well, 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 very well. Okay, I have to go down over there. I forgot. Shadowed from work. Oh, how are you? Probably better than you. I'm sorry to hear you shadowed from work, man. Hope you're not pushing yourself too hard. You know, go easy on yourself. Yeah, but I'm alright for the most part. I'm having a lot of fun. Oh wait, no, that's right. I'm supposed to kill these guys. Perfect! You're the one I wanted to acquire. Hey, no, come back here. You bitch! There we are. Pray return to New Zealanders in the sky. What's this? Stupid flying cat. Nobody likes you. You're cute and adorable, but those wings make you ferociously annoying. And you're dead. There you go. Now stay that way. Oh, come on. That's all three, so now we're good to turn that in over to the annoying motherfuckers. Which is all the way over there. Yay! Tally-ho, my friends, tally-ho.
Oh, come now.
Leave me be! I am not interested in fighting you, you stupid fucking shitheads. I'm too busy. You could always just run away, Joseph Joestar style. I could, but I don't. Alright. Traversing, 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 traversing. I have no idea how to say that correctly. Something Deu Smoky. I'm not gonna try and say it because I might, in my attempt to say it, I might sound like I'm trying to say something I'm really not trying to say. So, that word, yeah. Oh, hello.
What mistral gale blows netherlings this far? Away with you! Away! Gastornis feathers? Netherling knows the ways of the Vandu. Well, let storm clouds give way to warm sunshine. Say your piece. Aha!
She will do as we ask, Shroud. She?
Bring forth the child, netherlings. Let me look upon her face and know her heart.
She's so tiny.
Soft rains to soothe your heart, little one. Do not be afraid. Drink of the winds, let thy soul take flight. Bathe in the mists and show me thy light. Come, come, show me thy light. What tempestuous winds rage beneath tranquil clouds? What great spirit dwells within you?
Speak plain, Vanu.
This is no child. This is... The Tremontane follows you, netherlings. You cannot remain here. Be gone from our lands.
Wait, wait! I don't... God damn it! Ready your blade, Shroud. We've been followed. Over there. Someone's coming. Right. Over there? Okay. Hey. Fuck you. I was minding my own fucking business, you little shit. There, now stay dead. Ah. You fuckers. Very well then. Actually, they're really easy to kill. Alright. Alright, I killed the fucker. Oh, it looks like you did too. That should be the last of them. I've never seen these ones out before. They don't answer to the Lord Commander, so I hear. Oh, come on. Really? I was having a conversation! Stupid little feline dipshit. Alright, you were saying? That should be the last of them. I've seen these ones about before. They don't answer to the Lord Commander, or so I hear. Bastards thought to take us outside the city away from prying eyes. Don't want to be seen murdering a girl in the streets of the Holy See, do they? Even their staunchest supporters couldn't abide that. Seems our new friend has already abandoned us. Not for it, then. Back to Ishgard we go. Come along, Riel. Alright. So this is no child, is what we were told. Seems disturbing. Wait, hold on. I can just pull over there, I think. There we go. Save me some running. Sidurgu, I'm back. I trust you no longer dispute the true nature of the Temple Knights. Murderers and thieves who drape themselves in the trappings of righteousness. Do you not see, Shroud? We are all that stands between them and their prey. There is no justice for these monsters save that which we must deliver. I will see them answer for their sins, I swear it. If I have to drown in the abyss to see it done, I will. Shroud, Sid, I wanted to thank you both for protecting me earlier, and apologize for getting you too hurt. Don't be foolish. You've not to apologize for. In any case, at least we learned something of our enemy's motives. Not that I have the faintest inkling of what the healer meant by Great Spirit.
Salted earth.
Right. Salted earth. Probably gotta give it a more generous keybind than that. But what would I... The words of Anu shaman yet trouble Sidergu. So a great spirit dwells within Riel, if that shaman is to be believed. We need answers, Shroud, and I can think of no one better to ask than those who commune with spirits regularly. I speak of Gridania's conjurers, who can hear the voices of the Twelveswood, or so it is said. It's just as well. Frey told me she had an aptitude for their arts. What had taken him moons to learn, she mastered in days. Sometimes these talents run in the family, he said. Mayhap her ancestors were conjurers after a fashion? Whatever the reason, there is no guarantee it is related to what the shaman said, or why the Temple Knights wish her dead. If past experience is any indication, they will be tracking us the moment we leave the city. It's not a question of if they will attack us, but when. But you will be ready for them, I see. Then let us be off. The road should be safe so far as Camp Dragonhead. Alright, so I'll just port over to Dragonhead. Alright, so a plot of protecting Riel. Does she have a primal in her, somehow? Nah, I don't think it's a primal. That might be a bit much. Salted earth, I hear? Carthage must be destroyed. Easy now. Okay. Excuse me. So it's a 90-second cooldown. Okay. I'll have to see how that fits into the rotation. I'll probably open AoE attacks with it. Maybe that's what would be best. They're close, I can feel it. Stay with Riel, I'm going to scout out the road to the observatorium. Follow at a distance if they come. Do whatever it takes to see her safely inside the walls. Good, that's a promise. Please be safe, Sid. I'm ready, Shroud, whenever you are. Alright, here we go. Here we go! Ah, I hate escort missions. Okay, let's do this. Wait, she has a weapon? It might be a dragon she's possessed by. I mean... that would make sense. I mean, the Ishgardians' enemies are the dragons, or the Dravanians, so... Wait, where? Oh, you motherfuckers. You motherfucker cannot attack a little girl. I'd appreciate it. Okay, it's a dropper. Oh, it's a field. Okay, okay. I see that being useful. It's definitely an attack you'd have to open AoE with. I see it being useful on bosses as well to keep ads away. Oh, come on, bring it, motherfucker! Come on now. Make sure I got. Don't know why it keeps turning off. That's right. Piss off. Keep moving, Riel. Come on, lass. Come on. Oh, here we go again. You motherfuckers. Crap, I'm frozen.
A new recruit has blessed our company.
Thank you, Hendreo RM, for subscribing, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, here they come again. That's right. Run, bitch, run! No problem, lass. No problem. That was annoying, though. Shroud. Thank the gods you're alright. Gah! I should have known they would strike when we were apart. They're certain to return with reinforcements ere long. We must press on south, into Gridanian territory. Until we reach the city proper, we cannot be assured of safety. We leave now, Riel. You can rest once we reach Stillglade Plain. Alright. It's one hell of a journey right there, but tally ho. Conjurer's Guild. Okay. That even makes sense. That was our goal. I haven't attuned to every aetheryte crystal in Gridania though, so okay, I hope I have anyway. I tried to get all of them, but I don't know if I have all of them. They're kinda oddly spread out. Okay. Greetings, Shroud. How may I be of service? A great spirit, is it? If it please, I would examine this girl myself. It is the very least I can do for one who has ever been a friend of the Twelveswood. Ah, but where are they? Oh, I definitely read that wrong. Actually, that's a fair point. Where are they? There we go. On cue. Apologies for our late arrival. Riel grew tired, and I had to carry her part of the way. I could have kept walking. Our burdens need not be our own, child. How old is Isumiyan supposed to be? There is no shame in sharing the weight. Who's the boy? Aha! I am Brother Isumiyan, master of this guild, and though you will labor to believe it, young man, I am several times your age. You must be Riel. Shroud has told me all about you. Pray, come closer and take your ease. I ask that you close your eyes and listen to my words.
Breathe deep. Feel the myriad life around you. Be as one with the world. Well? The Vanu shaman spoke true after a fashion. Her spiritual presence belies her years. It is clearly not the product of training, rather an innate power with which she radiates, akin to that of the elementals, or the Dravanians. Ah. You can't be serious. She's just a girl. Yes, she is. A very special girl. Over 230. Damn. Mayhap you are familiar with the tale of the boy and the dragon gay? No. Hardly surprising. The archbishop declared it a heretic's tale, and with good cause. It is a corruption of an older legend in which a man partakes of dragon blood, and in doing so becomes one himself. Rumor has it that heretics hold such rituals for this very purpose, and if there is truth in such tales, perchance she has ingested the blood of an ancient dragon. What? She's not some half-crazed lunatic! I make no accusations, only offer a possible explanation. Moreover, who is to say that she did so knowingly? You... Excuse me, pray forgive me. I did not mean to cause you distress. You have nothing to fear, my child, for you are in perfect health and blessed with two loyal guardians. Would that others could say the same. I think Riel would benefit from a brief respite before returning to Ishgard. Unused to the rigors of the road as she is. Well, why do we have to bring her back to Ishgard? Why can't she stay here? And she's clearly not safe there. Like, why would you bring her back? Why not show her to the Carline Canopy? An eel pie can do wonders for the soul. Eel. Ugh. I've never had eel, but I don't imagine it tastes great. We thank you for your time. Again, why would we go back? Am I missing something? Why the fuck would we go back to Ishgard? They're trying to kill her. Like, she's not unsafe here. Let's just pose Gridania to house her. I don't know, am I crazy? Okay, One Night Ampador. Okay, this is... Okay, is this... I don't think that's the next one. Okay, yeah, okay. For a second I almost grabbed that. No, I think that's something else. 230 though, damn, he looks good for his age. $230. Can you imagine being able to live that long? Take her to Limsa Lominza. She'd be welcome there since the place is pocated by crooks and asylum seekers. I thought Ul'dah was the one that was, Ul'dah's the one that has all the refugees. Limsa, it has shady pirates and stuff, but not a refugee problem. Fairy tales and fantasies. This is what he has to offer us. Heretics, I understand, but I expected better from the bloody head of the Conjurers Guild. And you, why didn't you speak up for yourself? Hey, she's enjoying some food. Chill. Riel! There were no windows, just walls of stone with little cracks to tempt your fingers and iron bars colder than ice. I couldn't tell when it was raining, whether it was day or night. She didn't say I drank blood, all she said was, "It's better this way." At last, if they catch me, they'll just kill me this time. Jesus. Can I finish my apple? Go ahead.
It's not a sin if someone made you do it. I didn't. I won't let them hurt you. I know. You want another one? No, thank you. Right then. Keep an eye on her until she's finished eating, would you? I could do with some fresh air. And you're not going to get much fresher than Gridania. I mean, Limsa was literally founded by people fleeing their homeland due to persecution, like Riel. I thought it was founded by pirates. Angry Jester, welcome to stream. Sid's armor is one of my fav. It looks awesome. I hope I can get it. I know the set name is Chaos something. I would love to get it. As much as I think this armor looks okay, it doesn't fit the theme of Dark Knight. So I definitely need to figure out how to grind out his set. I know it's a level 60 gear, but I don't know where you get it. Thank you for waiting with me, Shroud. Shall we go and find Sid? Yeah, this story is pretty fucking dark. And it's a story I've definitely seen before. It's pretty a common story I see in fiction these days. You know, guardians have like a soul thrust upon them that they're trying to protect from the end, and they're being unjustly persecuted and killed. It's very old school. It's a story that's been done a lot, but it's still one that I think works every time, no matter what skin you put on it. Well, I've had my fill of the forest. Back to Ishgard, then. Why? I think Riel and I can manage on our own for now. Shall we? Again, am I missing something here? Is there a reason you have to go back to Ishgard? But I remember you can get it through the Dark Knight quest, I think. Oh, okay, so it's not like a dungeon or a raid thing. It's through the quest line. Awesome! That'll be my first glamour. Or if it's better than the gear I'm wearing, it'll be my next gear set. And then when I have to equip better gear, at later levels, I'll just glamour it on because it looks fucking badass. It actually fits the theme of Dark Knight. I almost did it again. Splendid Splurge. Interesting name. Welcome to the stream. I feel like they need to deal with the lady at some point because she'll just keep hunting them no matter where they go. What lady? Better to be in a place they're more familiar with than in a new place. Not really. In a familiar place that you're hunted and being pursued to be killed, or in an unfamiliar place, but one you're not being hunted and killed. At least not as directly. And I don't see the rationale there at all. The people hunting the girl? Okay. Yeah, but you said the lady. Like, is there someone specific you're talking about? And the people hunting her are Ishgardian temple knights. Yeah, but we haven't met a ringleader of any kind. That was a blessed and uneventful journey. Mayhap the Temple Knights were still nursing their injuries that you gave them. Riel was worried they might try to ambush you on the road, but I assured her you would be fine. I still think Limsa would be the safest place. I agree. I agree that it would be safest. It's just what you said about it. The way you described it sounds a lot more like Ul'dah. Not like Limsa. Limsa doesn't, as far as I've seen anyway. As far as I've seen, there isn't a big refugee problem with Limsa. That's Ul'dah. Riel was worried they might try to ambush you on the road, but I assured her you would be fine. I must apologize, Shroud, for all you have done for us. I fear I have yet to adequately recompense you. I will continue to share with you what skills I can. Alas, I fear we near the limits of my knowledge. Plunge. Alright. Plunge. What's that ability do? Plunge. Delivers a jumping attack with a potency of 200. Cannot be executed while bound. Okay, that sounds awesome. Move a couple things around here. Whoops. Okay, I'll leave it like that. You'll see soon why I highlighted Limsa as a means of asylum. I mean, okay. I mean, I agree. I already told you I agree with you. Like, my rationale isn't the same though. I mean, Ul'dah's not safe because it's already got too many refugees, and thus it's got a lot of social upheaval right now, not to mention it's being controlled by the monetarists, who are led by that fucking little potato little shit I would cleave in half. But outside that, Ul'dah is already a place that has plenty of other problems. It's not exactly a fun place to live by the looks of it, unless you're, well, rich and wealthy. So, Ul'dah's out. Gridania looks, in my opinion, would be second best. The reason that it's not first for me is it's probably the one that's... It's led by probably the softest people, and I worry that they would expose her. Not on... I don't know if they do it on purpose. I'm not saying Connie Senna is like a snitch. I don't think she would snitch, but at the same time, I don't know. It's just... I feel that Gridania would be easier to strong-arm than Limsa Lominza, which has got the Admiral, and she's not easy to strong-arm. Alright, so we've done all we can for now with the Dark Knight story. So let's continue with the main story quest for now. Okay. Last vigil. The Domans came to Limsa, didn't they? The Domans actually went to Mordona. Not Limsa. The Domans are currently living in Revenant's Toll. Although I don't know if they still are after everything that happened with the Scions, but that's the last point we left off with them. I don't know why my nose is randomly itchy. Hey. Alright, shall we continue our journey? Ah, Master Scythe. My lord the Count much desires to speak with you regarding your time with Lord Otwell and Lord Amenelane. If you would remain here for a moment. What data center are you playing on? I'm playing on Crystal. That's the data center, and the server is Marlborough. Ah,
the
my
hero returns. I cannot thank you enough for saving young Imanolane's life. Aye, he told me everything.
Yes, and I heard you bitch-slapped him. Well done, sir.
I've also received letters from both House Zamail and Durandare praising your conduct.
That's how
and
they're said?
that of House Fortemps. You've won us much honor, my friend.
I'm never gonna get these names right.
My lord.
Huh?
What is it? Speak.
Pray forgive the intrusion, my lord, but I bring grave tidings.
Uh-oh. Well, what's going on now?
Master Alphino and Mistress Tataru have been detained on suspicion of fomenting heresy.
What?
What? Explain.
They were observed entering a tavern in the lower levels on some half-dozen occasions. There, it is claimed, they made a number of inquiries. Inquiries which brought them into contact with certain elements. 'Twas this which prompted a Knight of the Heavensward to demand that they be questioned. Sir Grino, my lord.
Sir Grino is a brute. An exceedingly accomplished brute, but a brute nonetheless. Alas, he is also a son of House Zamail. How quickly we forget the petty nature of men. I'd wager your friends are no more than pawns in another of my countrymen's games. Such is the way of things between the high houses.
Good. Can you let me kill some of them? I don't give a shit about your little game you're playing amongst yourselves. I like my few remaining friends who are currently alive to remain so. Trust me, you don't want to be in the same limelight to me as a certain potato in Ul'dah. Trust me, you don't. I'm very vindictive. Welcome, Templar Cora. Does the class Dark Knight only available when you buy Shadowbringers expansion? Well, it's available in Heavensward. That's where I got it. But if I'm not mistaken, if you buy Shadowbringers, the other expansions are included. If I'm not mistaken, don't quote me. But it's not available in A Realm Reborn, as far as I'm aware. Like, you have to go to Ishgard to get it, and Ishgard is in Heavensward. So, if the other expansions are included in buying Shadowbringers, which I believe it is, I believe they're all packaged together, then yes. I would look into it to make sure they're packaged together in the one purchase, but see. Yeah, whatever you do, though, don't... Now, I've seen a couple people do this, and I'm not sure this is correct, but I believe if you purchase Endwalker, the latest pre-order, before purchasing the other expansions, unfortunately, until October, that locks you into being stuck in A Realm Reborn, until the rest of them are unlocked after that, if I'm not mistaken. I may have misread that somewhere. But, so if you want to play all the latest expansions up to the point of waiting for Endwalker like the rest of us, you gotta purchase Shadowbringers, which, again, I believe includes Heavensward and Stormblood. And that's all packaged together. And then, if you play through those and you so choose to, you can then pre-purchase Endwalker, which comes out in October. And if you pre-purchase it after you've bought Shadowbringers and ergo the other expansions, you will then have access to the whole shebang. I think I'm making sense. True, but they came to Limsa first. Yurigi teaches ninjutsu there. That she does, but as far as I'm aware, she's the only one who's there. Like, the Domans live in Mordona. Like, a lot of them. It's just Yurigiri who is in Limsa. Yes, it is Shadowbringer's class. Okay. Now, whatever the case, it's unlocked when you purchase Shadowbringers, and I believe it's included all the way up to the point. Yummy. Alright, where were we? Ah yes, Count Edmont. What's our play? Though you have won the hearts and minds of many of my countrymen, there are those who will never be swayed. Men who will dismiss your efforts and resent your successes, even as we celebrate them. 'Tis like that one such member of House Jamel is manipulating Sir Grenot, for he is not a man to dabble in politics of his own volition. He may genuinely believe your friends to be guilty, though I am quite certain his masters know better. Yet the truth will avail us not if we cannot prove their innocence. You would do well to speak with Sir Emmerich at the Congregation of our Knights Most Heavenly. He will know more of these charges. Alright. My point still stands. Limsa would be... I mean, again, though, you're talking like I disagree. It's like, my point still stands. They'd be safest in Limsa. Do I have to get a Wile E. Coyote sign, my man? Just, I agree! Actually, hold on. I think I might be able to actually sway that. Oh crap, I got some of it on me. I've been wounded. No, Dark Knight is Heavensward class. Well, I think what he meant by it is that it's most prominent in Shadowbringers. Or that if you purchase it with Shadowbringers, you get Heavensward and Stormblood. But, you know. There we go. I've been wounded. I nicked myself with a Sharpie. Alright, where were we? Oh, yes, we must speak with Sir Emmerich. Emmerich. He's in Foundation. Alright, which one is he closest to? Alright, Forgotten Knight. With Psycho Dad, welcome, welcome, welcome. Would they be savior in saver? You mean safer in Chicago? No, not Chicago. Oh no, Sharpie, cast Asuna and cure. I know I'm going to die. I'm bleeding out. Save me! Sorry about that. I'm the type that easily gets into logical debates. I know, but it wasn't a debate. And you don't need to apologize. I mean, I'm just saying, I already agreed with you several times. Okay. Did I have a voice for him? I know his actual voice, but I don't know if I can do it. It has been too long, Shroud. Would that this visit came under happier circumstances. You are come to plead for Master Alphino and Mistress Tataro, I take it? Aye, that I am. Word of their detainment reached us while I was delivering my report on the Vanu Primal. Truly, I know not which is more ludicrous, these charges or that flying feathered whale. That Sir Grenot's accusations are baseless, I have no doubt. Refuting them will be difficult, however, as he is a knight of the Heavensward. Okay, the music just cut. What the fuck? That was jarring. I speak of the personal guard of the archbishop, the 12 finest knights in all of Ishgard, sworn to serve his eminence alone. Suffice it to say, their testimony is unimpeachable, and I have not the authority to challenge their actions. After all the Scions have done, routing the heretics and defeating Shiva, helping us to defend the steps of faith and drive back the Dravanian horde, after proving themselves true allies on countless occasions, is there naught we can do? I fear there is but one path left to us.
we must demand a trial by combat. Fuck it, I got... Woo! I'm on! I got this! I'm on! But of course, in a trial by combat sanctioned by the Inquisition, the victor's claim is judged true regardless of the petitioner's standing. Under Ishgardian law, a trial by combat pits the accuser against the accused. In this instance, Master Alphino and Mistress Tataru would be expected to face Sir Gridania and a second of his choosing. Another knight of the Heavensward, most like. 2 of them? By the Fury, they can hardly be considered fair. Master Alphino's magical talents will not have gone unnoticed, meaning that he will have no choice but to participate. Mr. Tataru, on the other hand, is quite obviously bereft of martial skill, and should be afforded the right to name a champion in her stead, to fight in her stead. Lest you doubt, I am ready to and willing to serve in this capacity, as I am sure as Lord Hashafont, but all here present know that you are the most accomplished warrior among us, and mayhap the realm at large. Then it is settled. I will visit Master Alphino at once and inform him of our intentions. Shroud, meet me at the tribunal when you have been made ready, or have made ready. Until then, my friend. Absolutely. So, just don't end up like Sir Martel did. Oh, XO face, okay. I will do my best. I don't intend to die very easily. Alright, now. I must speak to Hashfont at the pillars. Oh good, the tribunal. We'll hop right over there. Burst watermelon and all. Tribunal. I don't know why my hand's itchy. Alright, you fucking bastards. I'm ready. Listen carefully, Shroud. When the trial begins, the petitioner will be asked to restate his charges and the accused invited to respond. Then, in accordance with the law, they will be asked to restate their request for a trial by combat. Once the High Adjudicator acknowledges Mistress Tataru's right to name a champion, that is when you must make your entrance. Oh, I cannot wait to see the look on Sir Gridania's face when he sees his true opponent. 'Twill be priceless. More seriously, should you begin to lose heart, look to me in the stands, and I shall cheer so loud you will wonder how you could ever have contrived to doubt yourself. Now are you ready? Indeed I am. This guy's a bro. Like I said, this guy's a fucking bro. Alright, here we go. Okay, I'm assuming that's Gridania, the one with the really mean look.
We are gathered here today under the watchful gaze of the Fury to ascertain the guilt of 2 souls in a trial by combat. Petitioners, step forward. Sir Gridania, for the benefit of all here present, I would ask you to repeat the charges which you have leveled against this man and this woman.
I, Sir Gridania de Zemile, brother of the Heavensward, did bear witness to these 2 foreigners consorting with heretics.
I did not expect that voice to come from that man. I'm not gonna lie. It was a lot more gruff than I was expecting.
Let the accused step forward.
Alright. I feel like something's gonna go wrong. Like with the...
Tataru, you have heard the charges leveled against you. Will you take up arms to refute Sir Gridania's claim, and thereby prove your innocence in the eyes of gods and men?
I, Alphino Leveilleur, am innocent of this charge, and claim my right to trial by combat.
I, Tataru, am innocent of this charge. But I am no warrior and cannot fight. So, I claim the right to name a champion.
Alright, now for our dramatic entrance.
To the old and the infirm, the young and the weak, this right we allow. Very well. Who will stand for this woman?
Yeah, that would be me. Dramatic entrance time. Right on cue.
Just as I was beginning to doubt the efficacy of the Ishgardian justice system. Come, my friend. Let us put an end to this mummer's farce.
You get what I'm talking about? I know... I believe I know... is Game of Thrones reference, correct? No. That's not Martell. Is it? Actually, I think I might not, because I thought it was Game of Thrones. But my brain's... Yes, it is. Okay. I doubted myself there. I was like, wait.
And cast down the wicked.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. That was a pretty epic moment from that show, I gotta say. Too bad the show went in. The good old days. Alright. We'll open with this. I just noticed. Why is it? It always turns off.
My pride.
You do? What the fuck was that? There we go. Broke Alpha no free.
I've got you now.
Do you now? Funny. I thought the same.
Down with you!
Down with you, good sir. Down with you. Hot damn. What kind of attack was that? Okay, bro, this is just embarrassing.
It's over.
Indeed it is! The show went up in flames just like King's Landing. Yeah, it did. And actually, that's a good analogy. Just as randomly and stupidly. We won! The Fury has spoken. Alphino Levelier, Tataru Taru, you are hereby acquitted of all charges. Come on, you gotta have a gavel. Blessed are we who receive of her wisdom and see justice wrought by her divine hand. Petitioners accused, go forth in peace. Delivered from an untimely demise yet again. My thanks as always. How many times do I gotta save your ass? That was interesting. It went smoother than I thought. I thought there was gonna be a twist, like we weren't gonna be allowed to fight on Tataru's behalf. But I don't know. By the Fury, what a splendid victory! To see how you strove in the face of adversity. Two brave young souls bound together by the pursuant bonds of camaraderie. That is camaraderie. Yeah, okay. Why, it stirred me to the very depths of my soul. Having been treated to such a rousing spectacle, it seems only right that I present you with a humble token of mine admiration. Pray receive me of this chocobo whistle. With it, you may summon a black chocobo, fully trained and ready to fly. On cue. Magnificent, is she not? Strong yet sleek, elegant yet eager. What say you, Shroud? Will you take her for your steed? I gotta say, the giant chickens are adorable. Lord Harshaphont, chocobos are prohibited in the supreme sacred tribunal of Hellenic Inquisitorial Doctrine. Your steed must remain outside. That was rude. I was about to ask that, though, to be honest. And Aether Compass. Okay. Interesting. Aether Currents now accessible. Alright, so that's how we learn to fly. You have obtained a black chocobo. When riding this mount, you will have the ability to fly, provided certain conditions have been met. To fly in a given region, you must first find and attune to all the local Aether Currents. In order to attune to some Aether Currents, you will need to complete certain quests. However, most can be discovered via exploration. To aid you in this endeavor, you have also obtained an Aether Compass, which will provide you with both the bearing and the distance to the nearest Aether Current upon use. Should you lose this compass, you may speak with Gib at the Forgotten Knight to obtain another. To review your progress, select Travel from the main menu, followed by Aether Currents. Okay. Nice gesture. Kind of redundant since you can change your company mount's plumage in all mounts fly. Indeed. Did it used to be? Is that why it's presented in such a way? Did it used to be that or could only certain mounts could fly back like years ago? And I wouldn't know. I'm brand new. Lord Harshaphont thinks you could do well with a deserved rest. I would love to rest. Black chocobos are well and good, but the true reward for your efforts is the exoneration of your comrades. They shall be released upon the completion of certain minor formalities, which I mean to see to personally. In the meantime, hiccups. Pray return to Fortemps, a Fortemps manor. The Count has done so already, and will doubtless be eager to discuss the day's events. Indeedy. It's just right over the way. I suppose if I didn't want to walk the distance, I'll just do this. But the thought is welcome. It is welcome. It's like, sorry to break it to you, Harshaphont. I already have a flying motorcycle, a large winged fiery bird. My base chocobo already flies, despite not being a black one. And yeah, I also have a flying bed, granted to me by a wonderful viewer and friend in the game. Ah, Count Edmond de Fortemps. How are you, good sir? Helene smiles on us yet again, Master Scythe, guiding you to victory and setting your comrades free. I confess, I did fear for your safety, which is not to say I doubted your prowess, you understand. I merely knew the strength of your opponents. You do have a habit of exceeding my expectations. Besting 2 of the Heavensward while the city's elite looked on. By the Fury, anyone who hasn't been paying attention to you will surely do so from now on. What a wonderful rich family. I appreciate your aid. My lord! Oh, what now? We have just received a message from the vault. His Eminence and the Archbishop request the presence of Master Scythe. Oh boy. An invitation from the Archbishop? What an honor. A personal summons is indeed a great honor, and given recent events, you would be wise not to delay. Go, Master Scythe. We shall speak anon. A priest will be waiting for you outside the vault. Identify yourself to him, and he will escort you inside. I just realized how evil he looked. He had yellow, beady yellow eyes. The Holy See of Ishgard, the Pillars. Indeed. Just want to get a good look at the mansion. Okay, so we're making pretty good progress. I wonder what the big old cuddly boo wants with me now. Oh, this is still a level 50 quest too. Damn. Have these all been level 50? When do we get 51, 52, 53? Ishgardian Priest. Is that a... What kind of... As a... I mean... It's a kind of less goofy than the real Catholic Church in real life. I mean, some of their stuff's kind of goofier than this. At least it's got that nice stylistic undershirt thing that they got there. And the robe actually kind of looks more ornate. We are honored to receive you, Master Scythe. This way, please. Right. So when's the shit hit the fan? Just waiting for it at this point. Gonna walk in and be surrounded by knights, and I'm gonna have to fight for my life. I look imposing as fuck,
A
though.
new recruit has blessed our company.
Boy hoy. Bye hi. Well, thank you for subscribing, man. Thank you.
Your Eminence, it is my honor to present to you the Warrior of Light.
So. Damn, you look old.
I have heard the tales of your many grand endeavors. The Lord Commander has also been most effusive in his praise. I am Thordan VII, Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church, and I bade you come here that I might offer my personal apologies. You will forgive me for not calling upon you as courtesy would dictate, but as you can see, my more sprightly days are long behind me.
Yeah, you don't look that bad.
But I digress.
You look good for your age. I like the cut of your jib.
Your companions were wrongly accused of heresy and subjected to gross indignities. This, I am sorry to say, was the result of negligence on the part of our nation's protectors. Negligence born of an excess of zeal. Is that not so, Sir Zephyrin?
Yes, Your Eminence. Regrettably, it would appear that we of the Heavensward were in receipt of erroneous information. Sir Grinno has ever been headstrong. He pressed charges before the truth had been ascertained, for which I most sincerely apologize.
An unfortunate misunderstanding born of an earnest desire to serve Ishgard, but one which should never have occurred.
I'm wondering if I'm getting played up here. It's like, oh yes, it was a drastic misunderstanding, totally not intentional. Right.
For who could doubt the character of those who bested Shiva and drove the Horde from the steps of faith? Not I. That much is certain. That will be all, Sir Zephyrin. I would speak with our guest in private.
Your Eminence, As you wish, Your Eminence.
I just realized he also has a giant to his sword. Is he a Dark Knight? I mean, that's the only class in the game I know that uses it. Or is he like a... No, because warriors use giant axes. Okay, just you and me there, Kingy. What's up?
Privacy is a luxury rarely afforded one in my position.
I bet. You're not gonna die in front of me right now, are you? This would be really bad if you did.
Now, tell me, young man, what do you know of the Asians?
Probably the same amount as you do, considering the end of, one of the flashes of the end of A Realm Reborn, we saw you flanked on either side by them. So, are you their puppet, or are you puppeteering them?
Much and more, I shouldn't wonder. Being the bringer of light. You should know that I myself have met with them. Have entertained them as guests, even.
Okay, so he's being straight up with that.
Those harbingers of chaos and strife offered us power that we might continue our war against the dragons.
Okay, he's being very honest and upfront with me.
I have no intention of aiding their cause, of course. Nor less of being their puppet.
Okay. That was actually what I thought was going to be going on. So if he's not their puppet, what's going on?
Yet, were I to refuse them outright, I should learn naught of their true objectives and remain powerless to stop them.
I'm actually kind of thinking he is a puppet of theirs, and he's lulling us in a false sense of the other. Turns out that the reason the Pope's hats look like that is because St. Peter was a rabbit. Talk about a reference. Yeah, I know the episodes you talk about, though. That was actually kind of a funny arc in South Park.
Thus have I hearkened to their words with interest and paid lip service to their beliefs, biding my time and preparing for the inevitable conflict.
Okay. Well, I hate to break this to you, bro, but these guys have been very conniving. And they probably know what you're up to, if what you're saying is the truth.
They fear more than the power of the warrior of light. If we are to rid ourselves of these vile interlopers, we must needs work together. With our combined strength, I have faith that we can wrest Eorzea from their grasp and pave the way for a lasting peace. Think on it.
I don't know if he's bullshitting right now. Particularly Vieira. I don't know. I have a feeling that they're I have a feeling that he was blowing smoke up my butt. I think he is being manipulated by the... Now, it could be what he said was entirely true from his perspective, but he doesn't realize that he is still being manipulated. That might be more what's going on. But I'm not sure. I don't know. And I thought the storytelling in this was great, but fairly straightforward until patch 2.5 and 2.55. And then I realized just how unpredictable it might very well be. I don't know. I feel like there's a bait and switch coming, but for now I'm gonna hope that the old guy is telling the truth. Oh, you're not ready, man? You're probably not. He may again, I'm just not sure. He may very well be blowing smoke up our butts. Actually, weird idea. Maybe he is actually possessed by an Asian. We already know they're capable of doing that. Alright. Got you two ruffians out of prison. You have no idea, dude.
There you are.
Really? I'm that far off?
I confess, I was more than a little concerned when I learned that you had been summoned to the vault. What did they want with you?
stuff and some things.
Well, a formal apology and an admonishment of those responsible. I see my fears were wholly misplaced. By the gods! The archbishop freely admits to consorting with Ascians. So, their ambitions extend to Ishgard as well.
Yep.
We will have new primals to contend with ere long, of that you may be certain. 'Tis but a matter of time. Yet shorn of the support of our missing allies, what can we realistically hope to achieve?
In the midst of all the excitement, I completely forgot to tell you. When I was asking around about the Scions, I heard the most awful rumor.
Uh-oh.
General Rauban is to be executed for crimes against the Sultanate!
Fuck that!
If the Flame General dies, we will lose a staunch ally, and the one man capable of holding the Sultana's assassins to account. Lord Orchefon was wise to counsel restraint, but this business will brook no delay. We cannot permit this execution to take place. We must save Rauban.
Alright, let's head back to Ul'dah, and I'm gonna need 5 extra minutes, no matter what we're doing, to quickly find the little potato and slice him in 2. But then we'll get Rauban out, I promise. God damn, shit is happening. Alright, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick, guys. Be right back. I have returned. Alright, back to the chaos. This is unfolding here in Ishgard. You have no idea, dude. It still gets me. Like I'm that far off. Like I'm wondering. Now my expectations are kind of well and beyond what's going on. All right. Though the situation calls for urgency, it would avail us little to charge headlong into Ul'dah without a plan. Before we can formulate a plan, however, we must first learn how things stand in the Sultanate, which is why I propose that we visit Limsa Lominza. Ah, you heard me right. While you were about your altruistic endeavors, I acted as an intermediary in trade negotiations between Count Fortemps and a Lominzan consortium. During said negotiations, an opportunity to send word to the Admiral presented itself and duly seized it. And I'm happy to report that we have a stout ally in Limsa. The Admiral has pledged her full support in any effort to rescue Rauban. Yes! That's my queen! Sorry, my Admiral! Merlwib for the win! Accordingly, I have agreed to meet with her that we might discuss how best to proceed. Naturally, I told her to expect us both. Your presence never fails to embolden our allies, after all. When you arrive in Limsa Lominza, make yourself known to Sergeant Xanthel at Bulwark Hall on the lower decks. He will admit you to the bridge. Well, I'm a lieutenant, so I outrank him. Man, we're heading back to Limsa. Goddamn. Finally, level 51. We're actually going up in levels now. Alright. Tally-ho, gentlemen! Tally-ho! Time to head back to my home of Limsa Lominza. Alright. Oh crap, I missed my window. During all the excitement I forgot. I gotta wait another 12 hours, Eorzea time till, well not 12, but I gotta wait another like 6 or 7 hours. Now what am I saying? I gotta wait a while until, Eorzea time until I can do the spruce logs. Damn it! I forgot. I meant to do that. It sucks you can only grab those certain times a day. The Admiral has been expecting you. Say the word and I will take you to her. Indeed, Sergeant. As a lieutenant, I outrank you. This is an order. Allow me in. My queen. I mean my Admiral. Madame.
Friends, 'tis good to see you safe and well. I will admit I had not counted on you seeking, let alone finding refuge within the Holy See, but full glad was I to learn that you had.
I don't know if I like that voice. I miss the old one. It's not a bad voice, it's just... Damn it. It's not the same. I'll get to it. Either way, Mama Merlewib is still Mama Merlewib.
Thankfully, we had allies there who took us under their wing. And theirs was not the only aid we receive, I suspect. When we fled Uldar, we fully expected to become wanted men, known to all and hounded at every turn. Yet that did not come to pass. On the contrary, 'twould seem the charges against us have not been made public. Might we have you to thank for that, Admiral?
Sharp as ever, Master Elfino. On Marshal Terrapin's urging, the Eldest Seed Seer and I demanded that the Syndicate suppress news of the Scion's alleged crimes until such time as irrefutable evidence could be found. Our argument was simple. Lacking proof, to accuse the saviors of the realm of so unlikely a crime would have the people up in arms. In their wisdom, the Syndicate agreed, as you yourself have seen.
It doesn't really, no. And I can see it still having a commanding presence, but it's just not the same.
There is something you should know. Some few days prior to the banquet, the Eldest Seed Seer and I were summoned for a private audience with the Sultana. There, she revealed her intent to announce her abdication, that she might pave the way for the establishment of an Uldan Republic.
What? But such an announcement would have
Wait, we didn't tell Elfino that?
Chaos.
She was well aware of that. 'Twas for fear of what might ensue that she summoned us. Her Grace wanted the Eldest Seed Seer and I to lend Rauban a helping hand, you see? To aid him in preserving the peace during the transition.
So, having somehow caught wind of her plan, Lolorito and Teleji plotted the Sultana's assassination in the hope of maintaining the constitutional status quo. But they must have known that her death would sow as much chaos as her abdication. Chaos from which Teleji alone might feasibly stand to profit. Surely Lolorito would never knowingly... Ah. Could it be? I dare not hope.
The Ul'dan authorities have yet to announce the Sultana's passing. To allay any suspicion that may arise from Her Grace's absence, they have issued a statement to the effect that she is presently convalescing from illness.
Mayhap they're waiting for a fitting moment to break the news. Or mayhap they know of some other reason to delay.
Something else has been bothering me, Admiral. I was dismayed to learn that General Rauban is to be executed. Yet upon hearing the news, I could not help but wonder why he had been kept alive for so long. Pray mistake not my meaning. I am, of course, overjoyed that our friend still draws breath, and that he might yet be saved. But if his enemies truly wished to eliminate him, they could have done so immediately. I see no reason for this delay.
Aye, you've struck upon an important point, Master Alphino.
Are they trying to draw us out? By publicly announcing they're going to execute him?
Following his capture, Rauban had been held in the Marasaja pit within Uldar. In recent days, however, he has reportedly been moved to an unknown location. Queerly, 'twas not the brass blades who spirited him away either, but a band of soldiers decked in blue.
The Crystal Braves.
The Crystal Braves.
Yeah. I wonder who was in charge of them and made them. Who'd have thunk?
Aye. If I read the winds aright, the arrangement between Lord Lolorito and the Braves has come under strain. At any rate, if we're to rescue Rauban, we'll have to find him first. And you'll be glad to hear that I have already entrusted the task to those best able to see it done. Our friends of Doma.
Rauban's survival is vital to the Eorzean alliance. We can ill afford to lose him. But I cannot send troops into Uldar. 'Twould spell the end of the alliance and war. Like as not, if there is to be a rescue, it falls to you and yours to attempt it. I would not have it any other way, Admiral. It was I who founded the Crystal Braves, and I who must take responsibility for their actions. Spoken like a true leader, Master Alphino. By way of the first step, you should seek out our Doman contact. You will find her among the frontier hands at Revenant's Toll, working in a kitchen. Please tell me we get an opportunity to murder Ilberd. That would be great. Is it Yurigiri? Or is it somebody else? Huh? Oh, it's upstairs. Okay. No, Higiri. Master Shroud, I knew in my heart that you were safe, but to see you again in the flesh, words cannot well express my relief. Even as the victory feast was taking place, the Crystal Braves turned upon us and took the Rising Stones by force. Amid the chaos, some few of my compatriots and I were able to slip away unnoticed. Since then, we have remained in Revenant's Toll, keeping watch over the mutineers while awaiting your return. Good. Now let us kill them all. You have done well by us, and we Domans do not soon forget our debts. We swear to do all within our power to aid you. Higiri is eager to assist you. Good. We're going to need all the assistance you can muster, my lady. Shortly before you arrived, I received word from Limsa Lominza that you were searching for the General Rauban. As the Admiral will have informed you, he was recently moved from his cell in the Marasaja pit. At the same juncture, Yuyuhase and the 3rd Unit were observed leaving the Rising Stones. This can be no simple coincidence. Their purpose, we believe, is to escort the Flame General to the scene of his execution. Suffice it to say, we have people shadowing the 3rd. If you would join the hunt, pray seek out Daware at Highbridge, where I too am bound. Very well. At the very least, can we kill Yuyuhase? I would love to murder that motherfucker. Whoops. Forgot to change it to tab. Alright, Highbridge. Where's that? That's in Thanalin. Camp Drybone. Boom. Alright. To the bridge. I keep forgetting it's not 2 anymore. Ah. I have been expecting you. Time is of the essence, so I shall be direct. Yuyuhase and his men are bound for Halatali. We believe that this is where they intend to carry out the execution. Hosen is presently keeping watch over the entrance. Let us make haste to join him. Alright. Keep doing it. I keep doing it. I keep doing it. Ah. Getting used to new hotkeys is always a pain in the ass. Yugiri. Why is there another I? Because isn't it Y-U-I-G-I-R-E-I? So, Yurigiri? And if it's Yugiri, wouldn't it be Y-U-G-I-R-I? Nope. That doesn't make any sense. They need to remove that I. Doesn't make any sense. You come at a good time, my friends. But moments ago, the traitor Ilberd arrived and entered her. Oh, yay. From this, we may be certain that General Rauban is being held within. There is no time to lose. General Alden may be executed at any moment. You must enter Halatali and free him from his captors. Please see to our preparations and tell me when you are ready to proceed. Okay. Let's go. Let's do this! And let's kill Ilberd and Yuyuhase while we're at it. Just murder the fucking lot of them. I don't even want to stealth this shit. I just want to walk up, pull my sword down, and be like, alright, motherfuckers. I help make you, and I help kill you.
Pray, forgive me my lateness.
Her voice definitely changed. That definitely changed. That does not sound the same.
Lady Ugiri!
Okay, so Ugiri, it's Ugiri. So we're both wrong. Oh, there isn't an I there. Wait, why did I think there was an I there?
I am pleased
Never mind,
to see that
I was
the
just
light of
wrong.
Resolve shines in your eyes once more.
Ah, yes. How pathetic I must have seemed to you when we last met. I am ashamed to recall it. For a time, I was well and truly lost. But with the aid of my comrades, I have since refound my purpose, and I shall take care not to misplace it again.
Wise. And humbling. Good.
Since your escape from Ulda, my fellow shinobi and I have shadowed the Crystal Braves every step, in hopes of learning the Scion's whereabouts.
Oh, by the way, is Ninja a good class? I've thought about picking it up, but I don't know anything about it in terms of its playstyle. I know it's DPS.
Regrettably, our investigation has yet to yield any useful information. Pray, forgive us.
You need not apologize, my lady. We are grateful for all that you have done on our behalf. Besides, Rauban is no less a friend, and we cannot well abandon him to his fate.
Hozan, the three of us shall attend to the Flame General's rescue. Pray, draw away the guards by the entrance. Take Dawade and Higiri with you.
Dawade. What happened to the old Yugiri was awful. She was murdered by... Whoa, 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 whoa. What the fuck? Oh, Jesus. Okay, wow. Holy fuck. God damn. I have no idea how to respond to that. That is awful. Jesus. I didn't think you... I would hope that you wouldn't find that to be funny. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, I got no response to that, so I'm just gonna... somewhere past it. Jesus Christ. Hope the... And I hope that bastard died a slow, painful death. Jesus Christ. Well, that's a tone killer. Damn. Alright, time for a little bit of revenge.
Away with you!
Leave this to me.
Wait, what? How daunting do you think the tank role is in this game? I mean, not much so. I've done plenty of dungeons as a Dark Knight. As long as you keep your tank stance on, you run in first and you hold the enmity or aggro of the other of the enemies. And other than that, just do your best to mitigate your damage while holding the focus of the bosses and of the mobs. It's pretty straightforward. Like, I mean, tanking as a whole is a pretty straightforward job. More or less. There is some nuance to the damage mitigation aspect to it, but otherwise, the job as a whole is just get hit. And don't let others get hit in your stead. Alright, so Rauban is here. I was actually expecting them bait and switch. Or are they still gonna do one? Alright, this looks like a large arena, so... Oh, sorry, I have not been reading those. I apologize.
Pray do not take it personally, my friends. You are the victims of harsh economic conditions. Happily, you will not suffer for long. This poison will convey you swiftly onto the bosom of Thal, where I hope to join you after the passing of many prosperous years.
I will fucking kill you.
All too happily.
Oh, great. Oh, crap. Alright. Gotta stop it at source. Raise the key. Wait. Where am I? Okay. What the fuck is the source? Elfie, welcome to the stream. Between okay, well I'll read that in a second. Bit in a rush here. Between End of Aromaborn and Heavensward, the voice acting studio was changed from an LA one to UK one, so most, if not all, characters change voices. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't warned about all characters, but I was warned that most had changed. Really hope we get the opportunity to kill Yu Hase. At the very least. If not Ilberd and some of the other fuckers. But I'll be satisfied if we can at least get the opportunity to chop that little potato in half. Maybe three bits. I don't know if I'm necessarily in the mood for only half. I'm in a greedy mood. Alright. There it is. Boom. Alright, to find the key and free Rauban. Okay. Good. At least I get to kill some of the traitors. I had a hair in my mouth. Yeah. Alright. Even if the cost of the Atmos old VA, and yeah, I guess. I'm still not over the information you dropped on me earlier about the unfortunate fate of Yuri Giri's voice actress, and that's awful. But, yeah, for the best, and more consistent, probably cheaper studio, to be honest. Alright. Now let's go help let's go free Rauban. Even one-armed, that bastard's probably one hell of a fighter. Now, we've already seen him fight one-armed, and he did pretty fucking well, so... what's an arm? Ah, you can adapt to that. My legs. Slowly, General. You are yet weak from your ordeal. Nevertheless, we must quit this place. Ah, fucking Elbert. I should have known. What are clever contrivances of the Warrior of Light. Well done, hero. Oh, it was a second? Oh, this one. Either way, it's so horrible. Damn. You mean to struggle on, then? Very well. If you would stand in my way, I will cut you down like all the rest. Come, scions. Let's get this over with. Good. Maybe we get to kill Oilbird. Oh, we might get a 2-for-1. We might get a 2-for-1. Vengeance will be mine.
I have you now.
That's his new voice?
It is nothing.
Let me... Oh wait, did we bring down Yu Yu Hase? We better have brought down Yu Hase.
I'll tear you limb from limb.
Will you now? Well, please tell me we kill him. 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 Please tell me, please, 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 please. Oh, come on.
Nothing.
Okay, that's kind of weird. I don't know if I'd go with that voice, but okay.
It is over, Ilberd. Lay down your arms and surrender yourself to justice.
Justice? Justice for what exactly? 'Twas not I who assassinated the Sultana, boy.
Dude, you admitted it. What?
Ere we debate who is responsible for the assassination, I would ask whether an assassination took place at all.
Oh, clever little shite. If you think you fight for justice, lad, you'd best wake up. The truth is, you fight for whoever bloody well tells you to. Can you not see you're being used by the Scions, the city-states, even the Crystal Braves? They none of them care a whit what you want, only what you can do for them. And how do I know this? Because I'm the same. A pawn to be used as my masters see fit. All I ever wanted was to liberate my homeland.
Don't make me feel sympathetic for him.
Dirt to make it happen. But what have I achieved after all these years in servitude? Nothing. Not a bloody thing.
You've achieved in earning my ire and not my sympathy.
If we ourselves are not free, free to think and to act, how are we ever to reclaim our homeland? Know this. There is nothing I would not give to take back Alamigo. Nothing!
Yeah, including betraying your friends, murdering people who are innocent of any crimes towards you, and conniving and being a little fuckhead. Sorry, your sob story means nothing to me. He is more sympathetic than most villains, but at the end of the day, don't care.
You'll not get away!
No, Master Alphino. Now is not the time.
I'm but a cripple and a fool. And still you came for me. I'm in your debt.
Actually, I don't mind this voice change.
We are all of us fools of fate, General. But even fools have a part to play.
We stand with you. On your feet, Gladiator. The fight is not over. On your feet, Gladiator. This fight is not over.
Rest assured, I was not planning to die till I'd avenged the Sultana. Still, your words are welcome, lad. Know this, Ilberd. There is nothing I would not give to see you pay for what you've done. My wealth, my arm, my life. Nothing.
General, are you aware that Lord Lolorito has yet to announce the Sultana's death to the public?
What? No, I was not aware of that, nor of anything else outside my cell. 'Tis passing strange, though. I assumed the bastard would make it known at the first opportunity, and set about tearing down the Sultanate.
As did we all. And it is indeed strange that he did not. Strange, or perhaps revealing. Now, I have no conclusive proof, nor do I wish to give you false hope, but I have reason to believe that Her Grace may yet live.
Okay.
What? But how can that be?
Was it a sleeping draught?
Forgive me, friends, but it is not safe here. Let us continue this conversation without...
Don't give me false hope, damn. The water.
The General is safe. What news without? My lady, the guards have been subdued, as per your command. We have since kept watch over the entrance. There has been no further activity. Then Ilberd and his minions have fled via some other egress. Scour the perimeter for signs of their passing. At once, my lady.
Oh, they're gonna do the ninja thing?
General Alden, I presume, and the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Right response.
Who are you? Identify yourself. Pray, do not be alarmed. My mistress is a friend, and I come bearing a message of goodwill. For your own safety, she bade me direct your steps to the Waking Sands. Know that Master Urianger awaits you there, along with others sympathetic to your cause.
Yeah, Urianger, who is as we know, is conniving and working with the fucking Ascians.
This is no ruse, I assure you. General Alden, if you will come with me, I have prepared a carriage that you may travel in comfort, safe from prying eyes.
Hey, Luna. Welcome. How you doing? I can't wait to kill Urianger as well, but that's separate. His directness and the direct involvement to what degree is not known yet, so my ire is still pretty much on Lodorito and Ilberd, Yu Hase, all the fuckers there. But still.
I have spoken with Urianger via Link Pearl. He confirms the man's story. Rauban is in safe hands. Let us make our own way to Vespa Bay.
I'm getting hairs in my mouth. Yeah. Is falling from the ether. Alright. Feels weird to be back here. Very, very weird. The fuck was that? Is that a turtle? Why it sound like a flamethrower? Yeah. Hey, what's up, you traitorous, conniving little bitch?
Friends, praise be unto the 12 for delivering you from the clutches of treachery.
Hey, I know that voice. If you play the game Vampire with Y, I believe that's the main voice actor.
Father!
Pippin, my son, and Master Papashan besides.
Forgive me, Father. I should have been at Her Grace's side.
Save your tears. The Sultana yet lives.
You.
It was I who arranged this gathering.
The fuck?
And judging by your perplexed expressions, it would seem introductions are in order. I am Dulala, head of the Order of Noldthal, and member of the Syndicate.
I don't remember her being on the Syndicate. Well, granted, I assume we haven't met them all, but we saw a council meeting, and I don't remember her.
What you said about the Sultana, is it true? Is she alive?
Young man, I understand you were with the Sultana when she drank from the poisoned goblet and collapsed. Would I be correct in assuming that you did not personally verify her Grace's vital signs?
No.
Why ask when 'tis plain you know the answer?
Calm yourself, General, and let me finish. The truth is not as you imagine it. You are all victims of a most ingenious ruse. A ruse conceived to eliminate the threat posed by Teleji Adeleji. 'Tis my belief that Teleji plotted the Sultana's assassination alone, but that Lolorito caught wind of his plot and exploited it to his own ends. He sought to manipulate you into eliminating Teleji for him, and you duly obliged. At one fell swoop, he removed his two foremost rivals, all the while remaining above suspicion.
God strike me down for a fool. But the Sultana, how can it be that she lives?
I feel like I'm being fucked in the brain right now. I thought they were working together.
She lives because Lolorito willed it. Her own lady-in-waiting is but one of his many little birds.
Okay, they stole that from
By
Game
her
of
sleight
Thrones.
of hand, the poison was switched for a less deadly draught before it could reach her mistress's lips.
She looked like she was writhing and dying. But if she's alive, god damn. Okay. So Teleji was working alone. He got killed by Rauban, which I don't know how he didn't foresee taunting him after seemingly the Sultana was murdered. Would do that. Gets bisected. Lodorito then takes advantage of the situation while being above suspicion. Okay. This is
a manner of sedative, perchance, of a potency sufficient to induce a slumber like unto death.
I do love that voice actor, though. He made the game Vampire just so much better just by listening to the narration. What the? This is all presuming this chick is telling the truth,
I would say
though.
her grace is being held somewhere, dreaming dreams of a brighter Uldar, even as we speak.
Oh, Nanamo. I will never forgive Lolorito for his part in this.
Though Lolorito's hands are far from clean, they did pluck her grace from the jaws of death. That must count for something.
Well, yeah, it means he's not on my to kill list now, but he is on my to punch in the face list.
And though one may call the man's methods into question, it cannot be denied that he knows the value of stability, to the very gill, like as not. He craves power, 'tis true, but he has no desire to depose the Sultana. I had never taken sides in your feud with the monetarists, but it was not for want of concern for our nation's welfare. Indeed, 'twas out of the desire to see order restored that I furnished your Far Eastern friends with information, and arranged this gathering. I hope you are ready to work, General, for there is much work to be done. Our first priority must be to bring matters back into balance. Lest you forget Her Grace's words, the true wealth of Uldar lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people.
Oh, God, this game... The story's so good! But it's fucking with me too much!
As for the more worldly kind of wealth, I am content to let Lolorito help himself to whatever Teledji Adeledji left behind. You, meanwhile, must do that which you alone can do. Rescue Her Grace, and take your place at her side once more, for her sake, and that of our nation.
Again, we're assuming this chick is telling the truth. Okay. Processing. So, the Sultana's not dead. If we believe what this chick has to say. Sultana's not dead, is being held somewhere. Good. Lolorito took advantage of the situation, but in a weird twist, saved the Sultana. Not because he's a good man, but because he simply wanted to take advantage of what was going on. Fine. I was wondering what his motivations were, past just power grabs. I don't know. Okay. I'll just take it as... I'll just assume she's telling the truth until the game pulls yet another twist fucking with me. I had not counted on Prioris Dulala herself appearing. In my defense, my suspicions regarding the Sultana proved more prescient. Much remains to be done, but in rescuing Rauban, we have taken a vital first step towards resolving matters in Uldar. We couldn't have done it without you, Shroud. Thank you. A gate ring of fending, a gate ring of slaying, aiming, healing, casting. Damn. So much shit has happened today. Fucking hell. But it's good news. It's good news. Now we just need to confirm the Scions are alive and I'll be a happy little boy. I'll be a happy, happy boy. If we can confirm they're alive, confirm everything else is settled, good. Goddamn. Ah. Ah, goddamn it. How's everybody doing? Oh, God. Okay. Tataru. Yes, General Rauban is now in safe hands. What? Another assault? Very well, we shall return at once. Pray notify the Count of our coming. Enjoying reliving this, really? Well, I'm glad you are. It would seem we face another crisis. The Dravanians are preparing to resume their siege of the Holy See. Excuse me. Though I am loath to abandon the Sultana to her fate, we lack the necessary evidence to act upon Dulala's claims. That being the case, I propose we leave Marshal Terrapin and the others to investigate and return with all haste to Ishgard. Thank you. Okay. Out of the oven and into the fire. Jeez. Fucking A. Alright. So, I am gonna call the stream here for today. We will continue tomorrow, because I don't have D&D this week. One of our group are in Vegas, so we will pick up tomorrow with Heavensward. I'm gonna work more on gathering and crafting and stuff for the afternoon, and process a lot. And yeah, damn, fuck. Okay, yeah, I'm loving the story. It is fucking amazing. It is awesome. It is fantastic. It has got so many twists. And if the Sultana's alive, I hope the Scions are as well. And some would argue that kind of takes away some of the stakes that came with patch 2.5 and 2.55, kind of removing them since nobody died. But honestly, I'm just happy everybody's alive, if that ends up being the case. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you guys on the flip side. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.